Definitely.
No, we're here early.
Nothing
We
just
decided to start at the beginning
5
of the
minutes
timer.
early.
I can't see myself for once.
I can see myself for once.
I think everyone can see themselves except Alex.
I can't. No, I can't see myself.
Oh yeah, because the wire.
Oh, yeah, the.
It's
there
going
we
to go
go.
right back up.
Oh,
there
you can put it back. I don't.
No, it's cool.
Okay.
I want you to see yourself.
I don't really want.
Okay, welcome back, guys. I am in the DM seat today for first time in a while. Yeah, so we're playing an Eberron campaign. We have some newbies over here. We have Caleb and Morgan. This is Morgan's first time ever playing D&D, so this will be fun.
She's going to kill it.
Yeah. All right. You guys have anything special to say?
Don't die.
I can't wait. This is going to be super
We
fun.
don't have any bean footage today.
We don't have any bean footage
beautiful
today,
bean
unfortunately.
footage.
Yep.
All right, well, I guess we'll just get right
So
back
here's
into
keyboard cat instead. Oh,
it. Keyboard cat.
may he rest.
Okay, so I'll give you guys a little backstory. I kind of put it in the session notes. I don't know if anybody read it, but basically, all of you know Zavit.
Got it.
You all have met her.
Oh.
You know her.
Yeah, she's tight.
She's really cool. She's the coolest person ever. She has called you all to help because she is part of House Cannith, and their airships have been going missing. So all of their eastbound airships heading towards Wormwood, I think. That's not right. It's Worm something. Wyvern Skull, not Worm anything. Wyvern Skull. All of the ships heading towards Wyvern Skull have been going missing. They have lost many ships and people at this point, and she has no idea why and thinks it could be an inside job, so she has called on you to help. You guys know her, but I will give you a description of Zavit. I did not pick a character for her.
Have we actually been stealing the ships? Is it us?
Yeah.
Are we the inside job?
Who's to say? Who's to say?
I don't know. It's been us the whole time.
We may never know.
You've been doing what?
This is actually a murder mystery party. I have assigned roles for all of you. I'm just kidding. So,
I was like, oh, so it's not me.
Yeah.
So Zavit is a small little, she's a human, but she's very small. She has bright red hair that stands straight up on all sides. So it's just sticking, kind of like an afro, but it's straight. She has dark coffee-colored skin. She has a modified monocle over her left eye that's kind of like telescoping, and it goes in and out. She has an artificial right leg, artificial right hand, and her left leg, when she walks around, makes like a weird metallic sound, but nobody actually kind of knows what's going on under there. Her clothes are worn and tattered in a way that suggests that she has definitely still been playing with the gunpowder, you know? And she has a big old gap right in the middle of her teeth that is big enough for there to have been a tooth there at some point, but there is none anymore.
Oh, no.
She had a middle tooth.
She had a middle tooth.
Wow. A perfectly centered middle tooth.
The gap was in the middle.
Honestly.
It's a shame such a work of art was just ruined in that way.
All right.
And this is what the campaign's about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it, the whole thing.
Yeah.
We found middle tooth.
Yeah, so I need my middle
Instead of
tooth
Middle
back,
Earth.
you guys. I'm missing the middle
Keep
tooth.
sending airships to find it. They're disappearing for some reason.
And I'm sending them with other teeth so they can match it, so I'm just losing more teeth as we go along.
They just keep on disappearing.
Oh my god.
She said,
So-
bleeding out of her face.
You guys are meeting her at a place called The Buzz. It's an Arcane Workshop, which is basically like a... How would you explain that? Like a workshop where they would make like potions and magical things. It's in Middle City, Sharn. So for anyone that's not familiar with Eberron, there's the city called Sharn. It's called the City of Towers. And when you imagine the city, it's not flat, it is vertical. So they have different like levels of like floating islands, basically. So you're in the middle, which is, think of like middle class, basically, is middle city. When you walk in to the Buzz, you see a huge
Hexagonal.
thank you, room. There are workbenches lining the wall immediately to your left. I have a description of a picture, so I'm going to pull up my picture so I can describe it. Because I can't do anything not off of my brain. Or images. That's not the right one. This is the right one. I can send you guys this so you'll know what I'm looking at.
Okay.
Because what we have on the table does not really represent this, but I didn't send it to Alex. So that's my bad.
That's all good.
Wow, Alex, you could not
Yeah.
set this up right.
So unfair. How dare you?
Yeah.
Even if you
Wow.
tried.
Wow, Alex. Yeah. So when you walk in, you'll see immediately to your left there is a wall of workbenches with lockers above it. To the right, there are cabinets full of alchemical tools, and there's a bunch of potions over there. Along the wall next to the door is a huge iron forge, presumably to craft armor and weapons and stuff like that. The far back wall has a huge diagram that looks kind of like a sundial that is etched into the floor. And to the left is the staircase, which leads to the second level, which has a 360-degree balcony that looks over the middle of the lower level. So that is the buzz. Now, the labels on my thing are not what I just described to you, but, you know.
Okay.
This is our room, for the most part. You like my little markups?
Doshans?
Yeah.
So
I was drawing on my iPhone. Like,
are we all walking in at the same time, or some of us like just sort of like arriving? Okay.
Dealer's choice.
Yeah, dealer's
Yeah.
choice, whatever you want.
I would say that my character would probably
Have already been there?
maybe tinkering around
That's
with
cool.
With his little homunculus polo,
Okay.
trying to add some last minute upgrades. If anybody were to see him, you might notice he's a little bit shaky, a little jittery, maybe nervous about
Yeah.
what's.
So since you have been here, I will let you know that the second level is just a full library, the whole thing. So the first level has a bunch of like work tables and stuff, and upstairs is just a library. So if that interests anybody.
I've frequented the books a few times.
So do we want to go around the table and let everybody introduce themselves?
Sure.
Because I would assume that you all know Zvit, but you probably don't know each other. So we'll start with
Yeah.
Polo and...
Marco.
I was about to say, please tell me your character's name is Marco.
Perfect.
So Marco is a very slender human with sort of a bowl cut. He has very dark black hair. He wears spectacles. His thin frame suggests that he hasn't seen a whole lot of fighting. And although he appears to be handy with his tools, fixing up Polo and making sure that his mechanical companion is functioning correctly, he carries himself and wears the garb of somewhat of a holy man. So it's an interesting combination, something you might not have seen before, of like science and religion at the same time. Polo, the little robot that he's working on, is made up of very pretty like silver parts, and it has like a vertical opening where a face would be that just pushes out and emanates a blue light. And then attached to a wire on the back of its robotic head is a like Edison bulb halo that just kind of swirls above its head.
Nice. You want to give us a
Wait,
quick
that's-
description?
That's really hard to follow. Okay. Let's see. Her name is Marika. She's a Wood Elf Ranger. She's just a badass. Very low key. Keeps to herself.
Okay.
But likes to take care of business.
So she's you. Got it.
Yeah. I figured I'd try to follow that.
Yeah.
No, that's the best way to do it, for sure.
So I am Illendir, or Illendir, depending on what tongue you pronounce it in. I am from House Madani, so I am a half-elf that was born into one of the families there. Normally, I'm adorned with a long cloak, black with stars covered across it, but peeking through when the wind blows or while I walk is a little bit of silver from some elven chainmail that I wear. Across my green eyes is a dragon mark from the house. It's something we're all born with. But yeah, I'm a pretty average half-elf. I'm about 6 foot tall. Nothing too crazy.
Is it Illendir, you said?
Yes.
So I'm playing Ildrex, who is a blue dragonborn.
Say that last name, Sam.
Kavatirden.
Perfect.
He's Welsh.
Perfect
She's
Dragonborn.
Hungarian.
But you'd be hard pressed aside from his face to really tell that he's Dragonborn. There's lots of clothes that he's wearing, like a lot of like huntsman gear and kind of he's got one of those like furry collared like cloak things on and a lot of like leather pouches and belts and things. And peeking out from like the side of his cloak is a very ornate dragon adorned longsword.
Nice.
And he's also got many a tattoos, which you think how on leathery, scaly skin, but
They find a way.
but they're there, and
figured it
He
out.
they're
sat
Does he
there
have
for
any-
hours.
We have the technology.
but
They're Sharpie.
the tattoos.
That's an endorsement if I ever heard one.
They're in the form of arrows, so
Nice.
think like Avatar: The Last Airbender,
Yeah,
but
I
on
was gonna say
steroids,
He's
because
bang.
they're woven all around and kind of
That's cool.
ending in different spots all over.
Sweet.
Lonn-jor Kasei is a Kalashtar young man who is like, he looks human in most of his features. He's got long black hair with a shock of like white running through it. But he's a young kid. He doesn't look like he's like aged or anything like that. He's wearing like basically it's all black. It's floor length like black boots with what looks like really form-fitting plate armor.
I know what he is.
Okay, all right.
How do you know already?
You just know. Yeah, so he's like really form-fitting style plate. It doesn't look like traditional plate armor. It's very flexible. It moves very well, and it looks like it's only like in certain major areas of his body. And then on top of that, he has a black, giant floor-length cloak. As the cloak kind of like billows, you see on his hilts two things. You see one that just looks like a sword hilt,
Okay.
and the other one is in the same steel is a mask that he probably wears in combat.
Okay, maybe I don't. I thought I did.
Okay.
Fancy.
No. No.
Oh, okay. Because you were like half ghost, half human kind of thing, so I was like,
No.
Oh, I see where you were going with it. Yeah.
yeah,
We'll figure it out.
with the black and silver.
I probably
yeah.
won't. So
Yeah, I know. I was like, but then you started describing.
That's a
more,
good
I'm like,
idea, though.
Maybe not.
Let me write that down real quick.
my next character.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys all come together at some point, I don't know when or how you all got here, but here you are. So V comes up and she says, I'm so glad that you're all here. Our ships have been going missing. All the ones heading towards Stargun. I said the wrong one earlier. It's Stargun. You should check your map. It's on the east side. They have not been returning. We've lost 5 ships. Way too many of my crew. I have no idea if they're out there, if they've been destroyed. We have no idea what's up. There have been some reports from Korenberg, just south of the Seawall Mountains, that they have seen my ships passing over and never coming back. So, if you all can help me, I will be greatly indebted to you.
That sounds dangerous.
Well, if you're worried about it, here, I can give all of you one greater healing potion, which may help.
I feel perhaps my services might be best used here. Do you need me?
Well,
Afraid of the hunt, I see. And he's gonna slap you on the back a little harder than you might want him to.
I'm sure that your friends here will take care of you. They look like quite a strong bunch. And I sent for you, and you came.
You did. I owed a favor to the house. I thought I might repay my debt.
Yeah, here's how you can repay it. I just
You really stepped in it, didn't
So you all now have one more greater healing potion.
You see Marco's pale face grow even paler.
Illendir Illendir provides a deep bow in thanks.
Aw, well, she liked that. And she'll look at you and Illendir because she knows that you're very magical, and so she'll hand over to you 4 little tiny sending stones. One of these will always get in touch with me if you need me. You do with the rest what you want. She'll hand you that. So now I have 4
Well, thank
sending
you, my
stones as
lady.
well. Just in case anyone wanted to play a character that couldn't speak English.
It's funny you mentioned that because this character can speak into people's minds.
So it's the exact opposite.
So I don't need one, but
So everyone else gets a sending stone.
He has played a character that didn't speak common before.
it was.
It was.
It was very,
Wait.
very tough.
You thought it was hard. Okay.
But when we figured it out, that was the best. That was the best moment.
Yeah.
Just no comprehend languages, nothing.
Nothing. He was a frog.
Yeah.
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 Fascinating.
Yeah. Quite an adventure.
It was a good time. I promise no trickery like that tonight.
So, if airships are disappearing, I can only
so
assume
the plan
we're
is
taking
we're
one?
not taking an airship because I don't have enough because they keep going missing.
Seems
So
wise.
I'm going to put you guys on the lightning rail. I've already bought your passes, and I bought top-notch lightning rail passes.
What is a light?
A train.
Very fast.
Yeah.
Very fast.
I didn't know if that was Will or your character.
No, that was the character.
Got it. Oh, by the way, if we talk out of character, we typically do this. So if you see us doing this, that's
That's
what
what
it
that
is.
is.
Perfect. Makes sense.
We don't have a weird itch. We're just.
yeah. Okay,
Sometimes
got
we
it.
do though.
It happens. Yeah.
Head itch, you know.
So I've already set this up. If you get right on that lightning rail and you head on over to Kornberg, I have a guy over there. His name's Kibbs. Kibbs is gonna meet you, and he's got an airship, and he can get you right on over to Wyvern Skull, which kind of sees right across to Dargon, and then we can try to figure out what's going on from there.
How do we know his airship isn't going to be taken as well?
Well, you know,
Well, presumably it's not yet.
it's not my airship, so it's from House Lyrindil.
Fair point.
So you know
So it doesn't matter if it goes down. Correct.
I wasn't gonna say it.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
So,
I mean, we
Yeah,
don't
so
want it to go
kids-
down though.
The more
right?
information, the better.
We will be
Got
on it.
yeah.
Yeah, right. That's kind
Can
of
it
where
go
I was
down
getting.
after?
Yeah.
Well, the hope is that it doesn't go down, or if
At
it
all.
does, if it does go down, you can tell me because you have the stones.
Oh.
So
Right.
you know.
Which
Unless we don't
might
make
be a
it.
problem if we're on the ship.
Well, yeah. I mean, like we can cross that bridge when we come to it.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
Got it.
I feel like that's a pretty quick bridge though.
Got it.
Yeah. Well,
Like falling is pretty
you know, we
quick.
only have 2 days to complete this mission.
It's gonna be over way before that if it goes down.
So, I can also offer gold.
That'll be great.
Oh, perfect. then.
I'm in.
Okay, got
Cool.
it. Got it.
Great.
I'm sold.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's all we need.
Yeah,
Awesome.
you should have
Wow.
said that at the beginning.
Wow. Also, I was looking at
didn't
prices
lead
for the
with
lightning round. They're like $1,200 gold pieces per ticket.
wow.
Yeah, so y'all are getting a really good fucking deal.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's like
Nice.
any world.
Ridiculous.
Metro
yeah.
passes.
I've never
Yeah.
been on such a train before.
I know. Yeah. So,
So, when do we leave?
well, you know, these tickets are just kind of standby tickets. So whenever you want to go, they're ready for you. The next train leaves in about 10 minutes.
How far are we from the train?
Oh, it's right next door.
How
That's
convenient.
Wow, it's almost like you thought this through already. Perfect. Perfect.
Why do you think I had you meet me at the bus?
Before we head off, then, and I hand out 3 sending stones. I give one to you. Oh, you can speak
He can
people's
speak.
minds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then the other 3.
Yeah.
Oh, now I get one.
Chop liver.
Thanks.
So a sending stone, we're gonna essentially just let you speak to people telepathically.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if there's a limit on distance. I don't think there is.
No,
It's
not with
sending.
sending.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. There's just a
Plane.
No, you just have to know him.
You have to know him?
You have to have known
Oh,
them or
yes.
have met them.
The
Are you
message-
sending a line?
message
Or
is
they get
I
20.
didn't look
Yeah.
at sending stone. I just gave you sending stone.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
No,
You know.
yeah.
Cool, cool.
It's
We'll figure
25
out
words or
what it
less, but
does.
if it's an unlimited use on the stones, then
Okay.
that shouldn't matter.
Cast.
Yeah, hell yeah, it is.
Yeah.
What kind of DM do you think I am, giving you a limit on sending stones?
So, I've been here for a little while. I've had time to prepare if you all are ready.
Yeah. I mean, feel free to use the workshop. By the way, I didn't tell you guys this. It's like really busy in here. This is the most popular workshop in Buzz. So feel free to use it. There's a library upstairs. There's all these things. Yeah.
I feel like there's a long line. Are you sure?
Yeah, there's plenty of tables.
Okay.
There's a lot of people, but there's open room. You can squeeze your way in there.
I mean, okay.
Maybe they can make a potion for you.
All right.
You have to ask them.
Do you guys make potions here?
Oh, no, we only make them for ourselves.
What a juke!
I gotta say, the employees here seem... Is it the theme to be mean? I don't...
I'm just picking up. No, they could make you a potion, but it'll cost.
Is this like where the waiters yell at you or
No,
something?
it'll cost. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I have what I need. I don't...
Yeah, I've got my trusty Lucy, and he's gonna pat his sword and be like, "I'm ready."
You have a Lucy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As much as I would like to check out the books, we do only have 10 minutes till the next train, so I think we should head off then if we are to
Yeah,
make
that's
haste.
true.
That sounds good. No
Yeah.
time like the present.
Let us be on then.
You hear in your head, it's okay to be scared.
Can I guess I would be able to send it to you. Yeah.
No. You can... I mean, the
Normal
ability
sending,
allows you to as well.
I'm fine with being scared. Doesn't change the fact that I am.
Me too.
Do you need a bathroom break?
Like this whole conversation happening with mine.
Ildrex, not knowing this, is gonna be like, "Come on, you need some help with your things,"
What
and
do we-
because he sees you've been tinkering with things, he's gonna try to like help you pick up your stuff,
As,
not knowing.
as like all this is happening and you hear like a thought slip out. He's like, she's a bit scary. And, and then the panic. Did I say that out loud?
You did. You did.
All right.
Following everybody else. Yep.
Cool. So, I don't have much planned for the lightning round. It's just getting on a train.
Yeah, fair enough.
Don't you have a train, little car?
It has
It's like-
been dissembled.
Yeah, well,
Fair.
we'll just imagine that we're in a train car. We're just trucking along. It's going to take a couple hours to get to, yeah, it's going to take a couple hours to get there, so...
Because
you
I've
guys-
never met these people before,
Sure.
I think Illendir will ritual cast Detect Magic while we're traveling on the
Cool.
train.
That will just tell you if they're magical, correct?
Yes.
The
And,
items
and
as
if what they're
items.
wearing is
Yeah.
magical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys
My
will-
sword's
Yeah.
glowing like a...
Yeah.
That hilt is
I was
glowing
going
like
to say,
a
y'all
lamp.
going to have to...
Oh yeah, mine too. And he wouldn't even be shy about it. He'd be like, "You want to know what this thing does? I will
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
you.
yeah,
I am proud of it."
Your little... What did you
I
give her?
light up like a like a beacon. I just got a ton
What
of
did you
stuff.
give her?
Cloak of displacement.
So her cloak will be
Light
glowing.
up. Yeah. I figured.
I've got like a little tool that looks like a holy symbol of some sort, but it definitely serves some mechanical function. That's lighting up, and then I also have this this long silver staff with runes etched in the length of it, and ends in like a big circle with little circular rings attached to that circle. That also lights up, and then of course Polo is lit.
Hell yeah, he is.
You would notice in one of the arrows where it ends on my hand, there is a. It looks at first glance like the tattoo, but it's actually a dark wood that's attached to my hand. Not like
Okay.
surgically, but
Just wrapped around.
but wrapped
kinda.
around, and it's
Okay.
glowing too. And it's the shape of an arrow.
So
as
you're
well.
the casting focus?
It's not a focus. It would just be my holy symbol. It's just how he's.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Knowledge for knowledge's sake.
So how did you all come to be in the service of House Kenneth?
I didn't ask you all to make up this part, so if you don't have an answer,
Yeah.
that's cool. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm just a really good tracker, kind of a huntsman.
I see that.
So they just
huge.
caught wind and what?
I say that to you. You're huge.
Thank you.
Yeah, wow. I just got here not that long ago, actually. I'm up from a temple not far from here for the current. I'm an emissary. I'm actually looking for someone, but I needed to meet people. You know, I don't know anybody here, so.
House Madani has financial connections with Savits, and we don't want the airships to continue being destroyed.
That's fair enough.
I got bills to pay.
Heard that.
That I can understand.
Same, though.
Yeah.
And
The
yourself?
real reason we're all
Yeah. Well, I can at least let you all know I'm a bit of a mechanical tinkerer, but I tend to do my best work healing and bolstering the efforts of others. So, if you don't mind, I may take the back of the field often.
Just leave it to us, because I guess you look kind of tough too, right?
Yeah.
Or
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty jacked.
Yeah.
But I'm not big, you know?
You're cut.
Just cut. That's right. I went for tone, you know, not bulk.
Right. We don't need the gains around
That's
here.
right. It's a
Yeah.
bodybuilder's game. It's not for me.
Oh my god.
Well, you may find yourself around me much then, because as a half elf, I'll be taking the back of the battlefield as well quite often.
Cool. We'll be buddies.
Yeah. Yes, for sure.
Great.
Have any of you heard about this airship problem up to now? This is news to me. I didn't know if anyone had any extra information.
Not unless I'm supposed to.
No,
What house are you from?
Madani.
Try to keep the mic right in front of you, Mo.
Right here?
Yeah.
Is this close enough?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the one.
So you might have actually heard of something,
Okay.
because your house is kind of,
Mhm.
yeah, like the bodyguards and stuff like that. So you probably have heard talks of this happening. It hasn't been happening for very long,
Okay.
maybe about a week or two, and they just disappeared,
Okay.
and we have no information.
Okay. And I share that information as well.
Yeah.
Well, so I do have extra information. The extra information is that
I just remembered.
we know nothing.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Enlightening.
Listen, we stay
On a
very
lightning
informed
train.
throughout the world.
Okay. I think
Okay.
pretty much all I got.
It's called the lightning train. Is it actually like powered by electricity?
I think so.
Okay. You guys might see like electricity kind of jumping to and from his sword then.
Oh, shit.
Hmm.
Electric boy. Nice.
Is that supposed to be happening?
Oh, yeah. She's just a little excited.
I love Sam
She?
playing a barbarian.
My sword. Yeah. And he's gonna take it out and show you. And when he takes it out, you see a lot more electricity now jumping from the blade as it's not holstered.
Wow.
She's beautiful.
Thank you.
What is,
I got her from a dragon's lair.
okay. That's my question.
Perfect.
Okay. One of my greatest hunts.
Can I ask what kind of dragon?
It's a blue dragon.
Yeah, blue would be
Because you're
lightning,
blue.
Yeah.
Because yeah, well, the sword also would give off whatever layer it was found
And
in.
it was the
Yeah,
electricity.
yeah.
Got it. Okay. Cool. Just making sure.
Does she talk?
Well, I don't think so.
It was like a she in the
Did the
Marco
dragon-
detects a bit of like, tension, and he's
that a
like,
girl dragon?
I've heard it said that actions speak louder than words.
Right, you are. And
So in a way, I suppose it does speak.
it's spoken a lot then.
Okay. Well, that is that's about what I expected actually.
So, Zavit has put you guys in like a first class cart.
Oh, nice.
You're in your own little not cart, train
Bucket.
car.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
car.
it is. Car. No T.
No, we're a
So
train.
whenever the train arrives in Kornberg, Kibbs meets you at the front because they know where you're going to be. So Kibbs comes up, introduces themselves. They are a very, very, very tall, pale pale human being. They seem to have a little less chaos behind their eyes than Zavit did, but they're definitely still a magical person, maybe not as flashy. If I don't think your detect magic will still be up. How long?
No, I don't believe so.
Yeah.
That's an hour, I think.
Okay.
Right?
No,
Yeah.
it was 10 minutes.
Oh,
Oh, I thought it was an hour.
No,
I was
it
gonna
takes
do-
10 minutes to cast.
That's
yeah,
it.
I think it's.
It might be an hour.
If you click it.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, it probably isn't up. But being that you are
10
also
minutes.
magically inclined,
Yeah.
you would know that this person is probably something like a sorcerer or a wizard, something like
A little
that.
chaotic.
Yeah, a little, maybe just a little bit. So basically, Kibbs will explain to you. Well, Kibbs also has a homunculus servant, follows them around named Flaw. Hobbs and Shaw, Kibbs and Flaw.
nice.
Thank you. So they have a little homunculus servant. It's like a little bitty, tiny robot, like little bitty. It just stays behind them.
We did not coordinate this.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. So Kibbs will walk up and, hello, my name is Kibbs. I see you guys are working with Zavit, and Zavit sent you here.
She did. Yes.
All right. So I normally see Zavit ships passing over like daily. They come back and forth, and it's been well over a week. They go east, and then they never come back. So I've been in talks with Zavit. I imagine she gave you one of these little things, and she holds up a sending stone, and talks about. Sorry. Yeah, I've been in contact with Zavit. I think it's about 5-6 ships she's lost. We really got to figure this out. There have been talks in the town of a band of pirates on the coast. I don't know what kind or where they are. But yeah, if you guys look at the map, there's a
Yeah.
place called Torlac Moor. There's a little bay on the inside of there.
Got it.
There has been talks over there of a band of pirates that have been seen wandering around the town and, you know, kind of just hanging out. Don't know if any has anything to do with anything, but that is the information that you have. So, if you guys want, I could try to get you over to Wyvern Skull, which is the city inside of Dargon where everyone has been trying to get the ships to. That is the reason. You know, they have another House Cannon's Arcane Workshop over there, and they do business. So I have a ship from House Lyrindar that I can try to get you over there. I have a pilot for you. If you're ready to go.
Are you worried that these pirates might try to intercept us on the way?
I haven't had it happen to our ships yet, so I'm not sure.
And the ships have been disappearing before they reached this point anyway.
Has anyone from Wyvern Skull ever reported a shipment made?
You know, we have lost contact with Wyvern Skull. Yeah.
Completely.
Seems like you might have wanted to lead with that.
Well, you know, I forgot.
It's a good thing Zavit's promised us this gold.
Yes.
Yes.
This arbitrary amount of gold.
Yeah. Haven't decided how much.
We didn't settle that number,
No.
did we?
Y'all didn't ask any questions. Y'all just said, okay, bye.
No. We invoice the client when we're done.
There we go.
Yeah, yeah.
Either that or we each have our own airship.
It's true.
Well, I was being paid in favors, unfortunately.
That's
It's the worst kind of payment. Anyway. So you think we'll likely meet resistance on our way then?
Yes, but you see, I have armed this ship with cannons. And you'll also have my Warforged pilot that will be there to help you.
Well, I'm certainly not going to say no.
Great. So,
And how is it that you know Zavit's?
we go way back. He's also in House Cannon. That's really
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Being that we may find resistance, if you would all gather around for just a moment. Everyone, I guess, kind of groups close together, and
Leans in.
I nod down to Polo, who pulls up a small gadget. It's like a little box, again with a wire attached to like this Edison bulb halo, and the light in the halo starts spinning. Like, have y'all ever seen the game in like arcades called Cyclone with that light?
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
that
Uh-huh, yeah, yeah.
basically. And it goes so fast that eventually the whole thing is casting this golden light that spreads out over everybody. And I'm basically just going to do this until everyone gets the maximum amount of
Oh my gosh.
temporary hit points, because there's no limit. It's just a bonus action. So everyone gets 12 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Okay. Wow. Alrighty.
Just add it up.
I also just gave myself another character, so yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I did. They might stay in the bag.
The Warforged dude, he could be like attached to the ship, you know?
He's the driver.
Yeah, that's you know,
Yeah,
like
is-
he could just
he
be like,
is
yeah.
the ship. His name is Ship.
Fair enough.
There
part,
it is.
part of the ship, part of the crew.
ship, part of the crew.
Easy to keep track of.
On bounds, off bounds,
We
so better
should-
than you.
Should be ready to disembark now. All of you have this like sort of golden aura remaining from the light, even though the device has now since been turned off and the light has faded from it.
Starting to think that maybe this may not take the full 3 hours, but here we go.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Mm.
Combat takes longer than you think.
We'll see.
Okay.
It does.
Sam knows. I told him the same thing.
It also took longer to get to the combat than I thought it would.
Yeah, it happens.
Did you?
30 minutes. Y'all there almost, so. Yeah.
Did
Okay.
you make that?
What's that?
What?
That I'm talking
The
to your
box.
character.
Oh, sorry. I did, in a way. Both of them are my own design,
Really?
though I do channel some powers from my deity.
Fascinating. So, what do you use as a power source?
Well, arcane magics are all around us. I do channel some of that, of course, but my divinity is what I find most effective.
Okay. I meant like of the device, but that's good too.
They are powered by my connection.
The gods are miracle workers.
Indeed, although I find the ones connected to nature to be a little bit stronger, and he kind of like flexes a little bit.
Lightning jumps off of him.
As lightning's like arcing around, it's like kind of bouncing against the golden aura, and he's like, "Don't." Well, it should be fine.
You worry a lot, huh? And he's gonna pack you again.
You lose 3 temporary hit points.
Just a bit of static electricity. Come on.
I don't know. That just felt right, man.
Yeah.
You mean so worried about everything?
He kind of shrugs it off and has
Like,
Polo
redoes
take it
it.
back out and just like
Yeah.
do it until you back up the top.
That feels maybe broken.
That's the way it works. Don't look at me like that. That's why
the way it works.
That is the way it works. In combat, it's a bonus action to activate it, but you get
Okay.
like unlimited
Okay.
charges basically.
Just
It's a
Whenever I
cantrip,
want.
or it's your channel
It
divinity.
is neither. It's Eldritch Cannon.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
not Eldritch Cannon. It
Other
is
than-
Eldritch Cannon. Yep.
Oh yeah.
It's part of the Artillerist Artificer.
So I will let you guys know that all of you would know what the different houses do. You don't need to know all of them, but House Lyrandar is the House of Storm, and they are known for ocean and air travel and weather manipulation. So
Okay.
just putting that out there. Your pilot will be from House Lyrandar. So yeah, that's all.
Okay.
So are y'all ready?
Yeah. Let's
Up,
board
up, and
this
away.
bad boy.
All right. So we'll use this one for now.
Okay.
Put y'all on. All right. So, so the trip from Kornberg.
Adjust the foil on yours. There you go.
Okay, the trip from Kornberg to Wyvern School typically should take about an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Okay.
So, Kibbs is not on the ship with you. They let you go. They said he's out. I'm out.
Later, Kibbs.
Yeah, later, Kibbs. Kibbs is gonna stay at home. Kibbs got bills to pay, so Kibbs is staying home.
Gibbs has a life to live. She doesn't want to
Yeah. So, as you guys, it's a normal little trip. I don't know if I could put the map up there, huh?
No.
No. Okay, so as you start crossing over Torlek Moor, which is kind of like for all intents and purposes today, it is going to be like a dead forest looking thing. It's like a, remains of forest. And as you start going through there, all of a sudden the weather starts getting kind of cloudy, kind of normal, like when you would fly over like a rainforest almost with like clouds and stuff. But now it's starting to get really, really windy, and
Is the ship like struggling? Can we feel it like struggling against the wind and stuff?
It's going to start to struggle. You're probably about halfway across Torlek Moor, and you notice that the ship is starting to struggle and kind of pivot. Somebody roll me a nature check. Literally.
Come on, Mr. Nature.
I got a +0 if you guys really want that.
Maybe our wood elf too. I think that wood elves are pretty good at
I have
them.
a +2.
Oh, okay, we're both +1. Ooh, let's see. It's that right there. Yeah. A 12.
Just a little shy, but you get the sense that maybe ship is not going in the direction of Wyvern Skull.
It seems. Wasn't Wyvern Skull more directly to the east?
And we saw ourselves like cross a river.
You haven't quite got to the bay yet.
It does feel like we've changed course a little, doesn't it?
Are we going in the wrong direction?
As you're crossing
such thing.
through, you're starting to see the bay, but you're not
Perpendicular?
you're not perpendicular with it as you would have expected. You are running parallel to the bay.
And we're on, assumingly, the wrong side.
You're on the west side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going south.
He's gonna walk up to ship and be like, sir, I think we need to be over there. And he's gonna point the direction of the other side of the bay.
And he'll just nod and he's going to start trying to turn. But the harder he turns, the harder the wind is blowing. So Ship is actually going to let go of the wheel and start pushing the wind back because he is also from House Lyrandar.
I would grab the wheel so that it doesn't like
Great.
back
I
the
need
other
you to
direction.
make a nature check.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Or actually a strength check.
I was just
Yeah,
holding
yeah,
it
sorry.
wherever he had let go of it at.
Strength check.
You know that this particular wood is
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
yeah,
buckle
yeah,
under
sorry.
the pressure of
That's a 12.
I like your explanation better.
Pretty low
Yeah,
on
so the wheel is actually going to keep spinning.
Is it just strength or is it a special?
It's not athletics.
No, okay. Never mind
And
then.
that's the only strength skill. So, so the wheel is actually going to start spinning. I wish that one of you were also from House Lyrandar. You could help. But. So, yeah, he's going to try to start pushing the wind the opposite direction. And as he starts doing that, the clouds all of a sudden are pitch black. And you
This
can't
is
see
bad.
anything
That's
yeah.
a foul omen.
Yeah.
I think, he's like,
How
trying
far
to
are we
stop
from the
wheel.
ground?
really
Okay.
far. Airplane.
Yeah, but I meant like, were we about to land? Were we descending?
No.
Okay.
You're like, okay, if you're looking at...
Yeah, I don't know how far the
If you're
distance
looking at the
is.
bay and it goes like this, woo!
Yeah.
You're on the little whoop
Yeah. Captain, should we just land?
down there.
He's going to ask ship.
He talks now. Yeah, sure. So you guys can start trying to land it.
I'm gonna immediately use a sending stone and message Zavitz.
Great.
How do I land it?
Well, Zavit...
How do we land it?
Okay.
Well, I told the pilot
Zavit
to
will
do it.
grab the ship again. We'll grab the wheel again because it's pitch black anyway.
Well, yeah, I assumed he'd stopped once it was like, oh, I can't hold this back.
Yeah, so he's gonna grab on and he's gonna start trying to land it.
Well, it seems like we're heading south then, for whatever reason.
Perhaps this is what took the other airships on their voyage.
As you say
You see
that,
a whole pile of them, bro.
yeah, as you say that, you just hear this huge crash, and the ship kind of like lurks forward, and you hear like wood splintering, and
I'm
feel
going
like
to
we
say
hit something
officially
or like
it is
that-
bad now.
like something hit you.
Oh, okay.
You
So
see
we're not-
Marco
we're not hitting the
like
ground.
immediately turn and run to go below deck.
Below deck. Okay. So
I would shout at you. We're trying to land. I don't know if down is good.
You're gonna
So
crush
who's,
down there.
Who's back here? You?
You might be right.
Is
Yeah,
that you?
mhm.
Okay, so you would have felt the rumble of things below you,
Like
like maybe
explosions?
like a harpoon. Could possibly the ship.
sounds like a harpoon. You know,
You know?
It's bigger
I
than,
think
it's
about
bigger than a
it.
bread
shakes
basket.
right now.
Yeah.
It's just saying harpoon.
Harpoon.
I think we're being boarded, or taken, or both.
Are there windows? Like, can we like look out and see? I know it's pitch black.
Yeah, I
but-
mean it's like open
yeah.
like that, and then, yeah, you can look out and you can roll me a perception check.
I'll look as well.
Instead of running below deck, I'm gonna run to the center of
Center. I'm
everyone,
rolling
and
bad.
you
I
see
need to roll
me
different dice.
grab that like weird tool and like
10.
close my eyes and begin like
You'll see
chanting.
nothing. Chanting.
Yeah, so I'm like reciting sort of chant. It's not necessarily in common, but you can more or less make out that I'm like asking for some level of divine favor as like these little amber-colored sparks begin to flow out, and then everyone within 30 feet is now, well, not everyone. I can only choose 3, so I'm going to choose the 3 of you that are going to be probably most in the front. So you two.
All right.
I think you guys will probably be near the back a lot. I'm going to do you two and no, I'm going to do you two and Marika. You guys are now part of an emboldening bond. And for the next 10 minutes, while any of you are within 30 feet of another, you can roll a d4 and add it to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw once per turn.
Sweet.
Yes.
For the other person or for ourselves?
For yourselves.
We're emboldening.
We visibly see them
I
danger.
see it.
You only embolden the top half.
So as you guys are kind of trying to figure out what's going on, you get hit by, I gotta read this, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah, so the ship actually gets hit by like a really strong, I don't know how this would be flavored, so I'm just gonna flavor it myself.
There you go.
Yeah,
Just
man.
put a little seasoning.
Yeah. It's almost like an invisible cannonball has hit in the middle of the ship. So anyone,
It's just like a round crater.
well, it doesn't actually destroy anything, it's just pushing things.
The force.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a force that is hitting the middle of this.
Got it.
Yeah. So the ship kind of jumps and lurches forward, and I need the 3 people in the front right there to make a dex save.
Okay.
You're dead.
So Morgan, and I guess you're homunculus servant too. I don't know if he makes dex saves.
He does.
He has his
Yeah.
own stat block.
I'm going to use my emboldening. Well, I didn't embolden myself. Dang it.
Dummy.
I thought I'd be in the back, so I wouldn't have that. Let me check on. So I rolled
You
a
fall, we
6.
go. Ha!
Sit.
Yeah.
Okay, you are knocked prone,
Okay. I'm okay with that.
I mean, that
I can deal
fits.
with that.
and
That tracks.
I really don't know how this works. So I'm just making
it.
up.
Yeah, man.
That's all it ever
that's
is.
like
It
90% of DMing.
Just improv it.
Just roll
You
it.
go, we're in it now, and I can't, you know.
So then you'll also
Time to
take
figure it out.
6 force damage.
Okay. And then my
What did you roll?
servant.
A not 20.
A nat 20.
A nat 20?
Yeah.
Rolled a nat 20.
Jumps up on the wall and then back on the ground.
Yeah, I don't even remember what the
shit.
skill check was. I was like,
It's
good.
like if you like try to run into somebody and they just stand still. That's what just happened to you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Polo got a 22, so
Okay,
he's fine.
cool. So they're good. You're just knocked prone.
Yeah,
Cool.
and take 6 points of force damage, right?
Yes.
Oof.
Illendir looks over impressed by the agile ranger.
Dude,
And little
when you
robot.
rolled a nat 20.
It's like your upper body stays completely still, and your legs are what moves.
Yeah, that's basically
She's
how-
just
Yeah.
a gimbal.
Yeah, pretty much.
When you do that weird motion tracking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Full on.
since you guys have been harpooned now, Ship has let go of the wheel and he is trying to push back the weather, and so it has lightened a little bit. But just imagine that it's like a really overcast, sunsetty time, so you can kind of see, but it's like dim light.
Sunsetty time.
Yeah. So I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Let's see.
Can I look over the edge real
Yeah,
quick? Okay.
go for it. Before
Shit. Okay, I changed dice. I rolled double digits this time.
12 perception.
where were you trying to look?
To see if I could see what potentially hit us.
So if you're over here.
Yes.
So if you looked back and around, you would see just another ship.
Okay.
And at the front, you can see what looks to be like, you can see a little cannon on the very front, and then you would see like maybe like an archer out front.
Okay.
You can't really see much past the
That point.
tip of the ship. Yeah. All right. What did everybody roll? So I have Marika and Marco in here. What did you roll?
12.
12.
15.
A 2.
Oh no!
I see them! I see them! Is that?
Yeah. I see them. Tumble backwards.
All my friends are dead.
You spend your surprise round, Paul revering the rest of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. The pirates are coming. The pirates are coming.
That's way better. I thought you wanted to know.
Oh my
I see an archer.
All right. So, I guess.
That's a lot of baddies.
One.
Just stop putting them on there.
And she's worried that combat's gonna go too fast.
Rip.
Okay, but
No,
I can't
you're fine.
tell you.
You're fine.
No,
You're
but
fine.
guys, Yeah.
Oh no, I might have just gotten out of the combat.
You can get back
Did
in.
everybody remember what you rolled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Oh, resume.
Super
I mean, no,
high.
I didn't.
We rolled super high.
Yeah.
we're using
Nat
the
20s around the table.
we're using the D&D Beyond combat tracker for the first time here, so it's a little different. City Guard says TPK, World Shortest
TPK.
Combat.
Yeah, you know it's bad whenever she's counting. Is that enough?
Holy shit.
There's still more.
Okay, this is it. That's it. That's it. That's
And
it.
remember, ship
But
can't fight.
they break out in song.
That's it.
Big full flash mob.
Okay.
What do you do
Pirate
with a
shanty.
drunken cleric?
All right. So
The lightning starts raging.
we're at the top of the initiative, and none of you are first.
Yeah, I thought that
Really?
might happen.
No way.
So the
Not
first,
with all these
I'm gonna
first.
do these in groups. So we
There's
have,
a
yeah, there's quite a few people. I'm sorry. So the first one is gonna be. I gotta remember who I'm putting in what groups. I don't think it really matters. So we'll say it's this one. They're gonna try to board the ship.
I'm impressed that you got that to stay.
Yeah, that's
Precarious.
first try too.
We say swiper, no swiping, and then they stop.
And he actually doesn't make it.
It worked!
Oh no!
Yeah, so he
In the
actually
Sarlacc
slipped,
pit.
and he's just gonna be prone right here.
Oh.
And
I have fallen.
He's hanging off the
I
side
don't know,
of the ship.
like
All the
he
other
used his
pirates
action
are
to try to
laughing at
do
him right
something.
now.
I don't think that he can get back up, right?
It's half your movement to get up.
Yeah, it's not an action. It's just half movement. So
Okay, so then he'll stand back up.
he just can't try again
Yeah,
because he used.
that's his.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
If that's how
This
you're
is
wanting to do
amazing.
it.
Yeah. So then now he's.
And then he falls again.
He's over here.
Why do we let him go first every time?
Every time this happens.
Right foot, left foot.
So then our other guy over here is gonna.
God damn it, peg leg Paul.
So then this one over here that all are sent away is going to cast. Do I have to say the spells? Do you normally say the spells?
Alex does.
You
You
don't-
don't have to, but
you don't
everything
have to.
else does.
You could just describe it,
Yeah.
so we know like,
Muttering
what's
and
happening.
Foul
Yeah,
incantation
so
or
she's
whatever.
gonna cast something. You're gonna see like an orb come out of her hand. And she's gonna put it over there in the middle of the ship.
That looks bad.
In the middle of their ship or our ship?
Your ship.
Before you roll counter.
I don't know because I'm just staring at the sky.
Okay.
Are you really counterspelling it?
Yes.
I don't know how that works.
Hold on, let me pull it up.
So
real quick.
What
is
level
the
is your
spell
spell?
third level or
Yeah.
lower?
It's chromatic orb.
So it is counterspelled.
So
Unless you're
dies.
upcasting it, but
I'm not.
yeah, then it's
Cool.
just it
Yeah.
fizzles out before it reaches the ship.
So this doesn't say like level spells or spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can't see what you're looking
I
at.
know.
I'm sorry.
That's cool. What's an innate spell?
That's innate spell casting. That's something that they just have. I imagine that they're casting it
that's
at the
at will.
lowest level.
Okay.
Is usually what
All right.
would apply.
So then that is their whole turn.
You sound upset, but there's like 30 more of them.
Yeah, you got plenty of chances.
None of us were at the top.
And no more counterspell because that's his reaction.
Yeah.
Then so
This
that guy,
one.
this guy went. So now this one over here is gonna go, and they're gonna cast Firebolt at your ship pilot.
Very rude.
Not ship.
Yeah.
Wait, is he hitting the ship or ship?
He's hitting ship,
Right.
not the ship.
Yeah.
ship?
And it misses. So
Capital ship.
Dude, ship. He's pretty dodgy
beefy. Yeah. So it misses. Yeah. So now
because he's connected to the ship. He's
now
just
it's
going back up.
Right, so now it's this guy over here with the blue hair.
Hey, that's what I was about to say. He melted in the ship.
Should I be doing them all together?
What do you mean?
'Cause
Oh,
I,
like,
like-
grouped like that?
Well,
Yeah.
but like. Okay.
No.
I think you're doing.
Yeah,
you're doing
this
it good.
is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you doing now?
All right. So then he is going to also try to cast Firebolt at Will. 22 to hit.
That hits.
Oh no.
You have 10 hit points though.
I do.
And there's more on the way.
Okay. 4 points of fire damage.
Why you ran downstairs?
Okay.
Okay. Cool. And that is his whole turn. And then kind of way too many fucking characters. So we're gonna just assume that the next 5 characters are all gonna do the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Which
Do they all
is-
go before any of us?
all of my characters.
It's probably grouped
except
initiative.
For 2, it is grouped initiative.
Yeah.
I'll go before.
Fun.
So
I was because I
They're
didn't roll
all
super high, but I didn't roll low.
gonna
either.
cast
yeah.
Firebolt.
You're like, I'm ready to at least try to stop this
Yeah.
shit from
Yeah.
getting us.
No,
Volley!
Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost.
They're
Okay.
all casting Ray of
Good
Frost.
lord.
They're all casting
They said.
spells.
They said freeze.
So
5
Or
people.
several of them. Yeah.
so 5 of them are casting.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we have these 2 are archers. The rest of them are not. Yeah. So the rest of them are going to cast Ray of
Yeah,
Frost.
I haven't even probably seen most of this. So.
Okay, so
You just caught the
And
winds
they're
of the spell and
casting-
you go, no.
so the first one's going at Will. That's not one. That misses. This next one. That one is going at blue guy, which is Sam. And that is. I'm looking at them to remember who is going. That is Warren. He misses, I imagine. The next one is going
misses.
at Caleb. Does a 19 to hit.
Ooh, a 19 does hit.
40.
Right.
So then
Counterspell me again. I dare you.
4
Did you see the
points of
archer?
cold damage, and your speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn. So
Okay.
that doesn't affect you, fair.
I'll be alright.
Okay, and then our next one. So we had this guy, then this guy, then this guy. And we're gonna have him go, and he's also gonna cast a ray of frost. And this one's going at Marika. 14 to hit. Hit.
So if my AC is 14.
It hits.
That
A
hits.
tie goes to the
Okay.
roller.
That is 5 points of cold damage,
Feeling a bit chilly.
and your speed is also reduced.
How large is the surface of this boat that we're on? Like how across? in feet?
Imagine it's twice as long and twice as wide.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
They're huge.
They're big.
Yeah. Okay, so then that was that guy, and then now we're gonna have good old John Delver back here.
Oh boy.
Good old John Delver is going to swing at you, who is prone.
I am prone.
So
If
does-
it's a ranged attack, it would have disadvantage.
You would have disadvantage. Got it. Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
Haha. Okay, so then that's that guy.
I fell on
And
purpose.
Now we are to Ildrex.
Yay! I almost
Yeah.
forgot my own name. I was like, who's that?
Somebody at the party.
So, like reaching over the side, would I be able to like reach the harpoon tether with my sword, or is it like
Yes.
it is? Oh, I could would.
Yeah.
Okay.
So imagine the harpoon is like right here on the side, and it is like y'all ships are that close.
Yeah. So then, Ildrex would run up there, taking his sword and try to hack it down.
Okay. I don't know what kind of check that would be. Maybe a dex check? Yeah, that sounds right. It'll be pretty low.
Why am I bad at all of these? It's that one.
All right. So you missed the harpoon and you just cleaved right into the side of the ship.
He's gonna. It's too low. He's gonna. Then for my bonus.
Don't forget you do have emboldening bond too.
It wasn't at one.
I know. I'm just saying.
It was for a 2.
Yeah.
yeah. I can't.
You
rage
can do
because I
it.
haven't attacked anything, so it would end the minute I raged. Is that how that would
No.
work?
No.
No.
Still next turn.
It would. But if I started my next turn and I hadn't taken damage, it would end before I even got a chance to do things.
I think so.
So if I raged and ended my turn right now, I'd be good.
Wait, what's the question?
End of your next turn.
Okay.
Wait, what's the question?
If it would end because of,
Well,
of
His rage would instant end because he just ended his turn. No, it's the next
No.
turn.
Yeah.
If you haven't taken damage.
yeah, so seeing all these people and now he's like in front of where they're coming from, he's gonna rage. So you see him like he's emboldened, but he gets bigger, and out from
He
between his
starts foaming at the
scales, like fur starts to creep out,
Oh shit.
and he lets out this like draconic bear mixed roar that's like as he like beefs up, and he looks feral, but he's
Nice.
like
Are his
He-
knees bent backwards?
he's a dragon bear.
So in our regular campaign, he's an elephant,
And-
a Luxodon, and we always mess with him and,
And
say
we all know
he's
that
been backwards.
yeah. We all know that elephant knees
They
bend
don't,
backwards.
Hurt.
but
Yeah,
I don't
right,
know
yeah.
how that started. So
Sam Bowers was like, "Don't they been backwards?"
yeah, so now they do.
Like,
So,
no.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like never been to
Is
a
that your
zoo in
turn?
his life.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I've never seen another animal before.
Now it is Lonn-jor's turn.
Okay, so having been hit,
Yeah.
are most of them approaching the ship now, or how is this? They're
Yeah,
all
they're
kind of
all
just staying
kind
back.
of like rushing.
Okay,
towards
okay.
it.
So he will immediately about face, and then you'll see him don the mask, and it's this like almost white porcelain
Phantom of the Opera.
mask with like 2 slits coming out of it, like that, and then he puts up his hood, and then he holds open his cape, and without moving his hand towards the hilt, the hilt flies into his hand, and he holds it above his head, and you hear a click, and then all of a sudden, a beam of pure sunlight shoots out from the hilt in a bright green, and he holds it above his head, and he starts walking towards the first guy that's coming, and he'll just downward
You hit it
slash
this
right
guy?
onto him. Yeah.
I remember.
You have to get
He was
onto
the
a
first
ship,
one.
probably.
What's that?
Oh, you said you remember who he was?
Yeah, I do.
The guy who fell down.
He was the first one. So I don't know if that
Peg leg
helps
Paul.
at all,
Peg leg Paul, that's his
Yeah.
name now.
That is 21 to hit.
Yeah. Deal.
Yeah, that hits.
Which one are you, Will? You're this
That
guy?
one, yeah.
Yeah.
And he takes 8 points
Okay.
of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then I'll go for another strike.
Okay. Same guy.
Same guy.
Alright.
16 to hit.
That hits. Just barely.
Sweet. We're looking at 9 points of radiant damage. And as the attack hits on this one, because I am a psionic warrior, I can propel my weapons with a psionic strike after a hit. So he also takes 1d8 plus 2 force damage. And he has to make a strength save. For 5 points.
You hit him and then it goes.
a little
5
deeper.
more points of force damage.
Okay, and then 11.
So he fails. He flies back 10 feet.
Okay.
Off the side of the ship. Off the side of
So
the
yeah,
ship.
what you actually see
maybe
is
honestly, like, if he went that way, yeah, he's off ship.
what you actually see is he takes 2 slashes and then with his hand he pushes out and the
Ooh.
guy falls off the ship.
Okay,
Are you
so
a
he's
Jedi?
Jedi.
We figured it
Yeah,
out.
when the light sword came out. Yeah.
Yeah.
A Jedi.
All right, so you got one off. And is that your whole turn?
That is indeed my whole
All
turn.
right, Marco Polo, you're up.
So I'm going to use my movement to stand, or half of it.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of survey the situation, and seeing that everyone that's taking damage is not taking enough for me to try and give them more hit points. You see him lean down to Polo, and he's like, head over there and be ready to assist. And I run over to the side of the ship and hang my staff with the circle at the top of it over the side, and you see the runes that are in the etched into the staff begin to glow, and that glow runs up until it's takes hold on that circle at the top. You see it begin to coalesce into a beam at the center, and it fires off 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Nice. Who are you hitting?
I'm going to try and hit the archer, the one that we were using for
This one?
the other one.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast. Before I ask if it hits the first one, I am going to roll a d4 and add it. So it's a 16 to hit and a 24 to hit.
They both hit.
Okay.
If you hadn't rolled that d4, it wouldn't have hit.
Ha ha ha. Oh, wait. I couldn't have done that because I'm not emboldened. Why do I keep doing that? So the first one didn't hit.
Okay.
Uh,
6 points I saw.
It was 5 for the Eldritch Blast, and I'm going to add a d8 because I'm channeling it through that arcane focus. So 7 points of
Total or
force
on
damage
top of the 5?
total. Bad rolls, but you see one of the Eldritch Blasts goes wide, and the other one nails him right in the chest. I pull the staff back in and make my way back to the other side of the ship. Polo is gonna.
Palumbo.
That's the name of a city in my campaign setting, and I keep accidentally saying the wrong thing. He's just gonna get over here next to you guys in case you need some help. And that's it.
Okay. All right, now it is the archer's turn. So the one that you just shot is going to stand up and try to shoot back at you.
Okay.
So He's gonna take out his longbow. Does a 9 hit?
A 9 does not hit. No. It's the life of a DM.
Yeah.
Welcome to my life every stream.
He makes 2 attacks. No, he actually does. This archer
I
makes 2
know.
attacks as long.
I know.
14 to hit?
Just misses.
Cool. So then now it's the other archer's turn. And now he is going to try to hit you because you're on their ship with the short sword.
Oh.
25 to hit?
Hits.
Damn.
Rolls like 14s.
Can you
and
imagine if the answer was no?
nines, yeah.
Piercing damage.
That has
5.
happened before with our- with
Will,
the
what did you
samurai.
say to her? What did you do?
He said, "I have the high
think-
ground."
I think that's it.
They
And
said,
I took
I
that
get
personally.
They said you underestimate my
So
power.
he's actually
But you remember, I win.
gonna try to jump onto the back of you guys' ship.
Okay.
So he's gonna make an acrobatics check
From where?
from right here. He's gonna try to.
Do I get an attack of opportunity on him?
You would. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember what I said as a DC.
Acrobatics?
Yeah, but I don't remember
Oh.
what I said in my head. Okay.
20. I mean, just nice
I
round number.
Don't make it. So
18.
Oh, no.
18 to hit.
yeah, so he falls off.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
So I just missed.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, and now it is Marika's turn. Am I saying it right? Marika.
Marika. All right. So how
Alright,
far can I
so
move?
You have 40 feet of movement, I believe, and we'll say you're about 40 feet from the back of the ship. So you could move your full movement and be like up at the top to where you could see them a little clearer.
You can also fire off arrows from where you are, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll just move like
So
20 feet closer.
we'll say that
Okay.
like the ship isn't actually tiered like that. It's pretty much flat, so you can see
Oh,
straight in.
Nice.
yeah.
Is that your guy now? Nice.
All right. And then what? There's one archer left, or
Yeah, there's this archer right there.
okay. So I'm gonna fire a longbow.
Okay.
I like the mini change.
Thanks.
I don't get to use it
And
nearly
does
enough.
20 hit?
Did you just roll a nat 20? Fuck. Okay,
shit.
so on a nat 20, you get to double your damage dice.
No.
It was
plus-
non-natural.
Yeah.
It was
It was a
non-natural.
12 plus
Dirty
8.
20.
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dirty
dirty
20.
20.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to say, you got the hottest
hit.
digital dice I've ever
that's
Yeah,
seen.
for real.
Yeah.
The other one was real dice.
Yeah, the other one was
Oh,
actually-
right,
Yeah,
right.
roll an actual one.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
luck just carries
So
over.
you hit, so now roll damage.
Okay. So 7 plus 3, 10.
Cool.
And you get two attacks, don't forget.
She does?
Yep.
Shit.
When she takes the attack action.
Nice.
Okay. So I can do any kind of attack now?
You could shoot another arrow. You could.
Yeah.
Cast a spell.
You can't do melee because you're too far, but you could cast a spell.
You cannot cast a spell because that's an action.
Because that's an action. You
Not
could
an
shoot
attack.
another.
Yeah.
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 Spell's not the attack.
Okay. Can I throw again?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should have a throwing range on the right.
So 20.
20 short, 60 long.
Yeah, so
From where you're at.
from where you're at, you would have disadvantage
Yeah.
to throw it at the axe. So meaning you'd roll twice and take the lower.
Okay.
Because of alcohol.
Stick to longbow.
You pick it up, you go, next time.
Yeah, not yet. Not ready. Okay.
Don't forget your favorite foe thing too.
Okay. So 17.
That hits.
Yeah.
Right. Damage. 9. Sorry.
Well, one did jump off the ship.
Wow.
Yeah.
The other one was pushed off.
He was.
Oh, I think Bertush is watching. Hi, Bertush.
Hi,
He
Bertush.
only said hi to you. Rude.
God.
Yeah. Okay, is that your full turn?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, cool. Now, last but not least,
Finally, with
With
my
your
good
2.
old natural one. Yeah.
Now's
I
when you
was
say,
so
hey guys, there's a Oh, okay, never mind.
Hey, guys, did y'all
get the range? Figured it out.
Oh, you got the ranger. Okay, sweet. All right, so I'm gonna use my movement and climb. I'd say it's probably about like 15 feet or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I
To
wanna,
the back.
Yeah.
Not all the way, because I'm a little squishy. I want to
wants
get on
to
the
be in-
other side of ship.
yeah.
Yeah.
Other
Nope.
side.
Opposite.
Closer to you.
Right.
Behind him.
There
sorry.
you go.
I was gonna get there.
Yeah, that's my bad. And I think the first thing, how far would you say are those people in the center of the ship? How clustered are
Oh,
they?
yeah, they're pretty close.
Okay, in the back as well.
They'd be about 10 feet from each other. You about to drop a fireball in the middle?
No.
Definitely
No.
not.
No, not at all.
Would you say
Actually.
that's like a 20-foot radius?
It's,
give or take.
Yeah, I mean, like, give or take, yeah, it's about
So,
20.
Perfect. So I'm gonna use a 30-foot cube and cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Nice.
Oh,
So they all
Keep
have
it
to make
there.
a
Hit
wisdom.
him with the blow.
Okay, so he's
DC
actually not doing fireball.
no, this
It's
is
a DC 14
Is it a
wisdom
level
saving
spell?
throw.
And then like
Ma'am.
quick
Is that a leveled
What is
spell?
the thing whenever you
No,
change
it's third level.
Oh, yeah, so we'll have to roll from wild magic. Right?
Wait,
What-
say that again?
Your wild magic?
Oh,
Well,
yes,
you're
I will have
casting-
to roll for wild magic.
I'll roll it,
yes,
see if it
yes,
activates.
I do have the table pulled up as
Okay,
well.
I'm doing 1 through 50, it activates. 33, so it activates.
Okay. Do you want me to roll a D100 and?
You can roll it after you do your...
Okay.
Yeah, we'll
perfect.
finish this.
Yeah.
The spell still goes off.
Yeah,
but-
yeah. So the Hypnotic Pattern, and I will. Well, no, I don't need it. I will cast it probably in the center.
Like over here?
Yeah, the main. I want to hit the 3 on the back for sure.
Okay.
That's my main focus, and then
Okay.
everybody else is just buku.
Got it.
Is
Yeah.
hypnotic
20-foot
pattern
cube is the
exclusionary?
larger
30?
square.
Huh?
Oh, it's 30
8
foot
foot
Like your
cube.
allies.
You
No,
can get
but
everybody.
I could.
Yeah, well, you could either get this guy and not these two, or these two and not this guy.
No, I want that
You
bad
want
guy.
that guy. So
yeah.
those two not gonna get hit, the rest of them would.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I think this is not fully accurate to our size.
Yeah,
So, okay.
that's fine.
Just to make
DM
sure.
rules, man.
Yeah, 30-foot cube. On a failed save, they become charmed for the duration. While charmed, they're incapacitated and have a speed of 0.
Okay. Let me check and make sure that they can be charmed.
Yeah. It does end once they take damage, but
Okay.
Like, look at that.
You did.
That's
Fair
dope.
totem.
They're all cool. I wanted to take all of them.
Is there any like saving throw or anything for that? Or just-
yeah, it's
It
a
is.
DC 14 Wisdom save. I'm sorry.
Okay, so for
Wisdom Dave.
so I gotta roll.
Wisdom
Okay, just
Dave
give me 1 second.
And Peg Leg Paul. Yeah, you're fine. Wisdom Dave and Peg Leg Paul, the two best
So-
friends.
That
This
anybody
guy
could
rolled a
have.
13,
So he fails.
so he fails, and then I'll roll for those two, which will be.
Here.
Are they charmed?
Yeah.
There is one in there, I'm
What
sure.
is a charmed one? It's the purple. So
I was
he's
just grabbing
charmed.
some.
Okay, and then who the fuck was he? I don't know. Let's see. Wisdom
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
17. He passes, and then this one right here. 14. No, 12. So she
Fails.
Also fails. Nat 20! Aha.
Success.
There's 2 more.
2 more.
Yeah.
That's cool. He fails.
We're not out of rings.
That's what I like to hear.
He fails as well.
Let's keep it going.
Okay, so we'll just use
What
another
a
purple.
what an
All
AOE.
right, so all of those are charmed.
Perfect.
Holy cow.
Perfect.
Cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hypnotic pattern.
Whew.
What a
pat,
win.
I pat Chip on the back when I say, "Now you go, bud."
Oh my gosh.
What would you roll for your wild magic? Can't
Oh,
forget
yes,
that.
Yes, yes, yes.
And then cast Fireball at your feet.
Blow a hole in the ship.
It's happened to us before.
Oh, we are a very cursed group, so.
Oh my god.
Do you need another?
No, here's
I have-
no,
I have
the
these
D100.
too.
45.
Okay. Oh boy.
I cast levitate on myself.
That's great. That's a great one.
yeah.
That's actually not the worst
If
thing.
your ship goes down, you don't.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
he levitates slightly above the ship.
As it goes down.
He slowly falls down with the ship.
We're all dead, and then he lands.
Yeah.
And he goes, "What's everybody? You sleeping?"
yeah, no, I'm just kind of chilling there, levitating 20 feet.
All right.
So
cool.
instead of patting him on the back, I just kind of kick him on the back.
So, on Ship's turn, he's actually going to cast Gust of Wind and try to push the ship ahead.
Oh no!
You on the other ship?
Well, I mean, it's on a tether, so.
Yeah, that's true. They did harpoon
There's like
the
a
ship.
chain link.
They
Did,
did.
so-
You heard it.
it'll
I heard it.
Let's see it. What is it?
Confirmed.
Don't worry, I can get back on the ship.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna say he pushes it ahead, and now they're like 15 feet apart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not going to move the ships, but they're about
Okay.
15 feet apart now. All right, so now we're back to the top, and he is dead. So now it's this next one. So this guy right here is going to try to come on board. So he's actually, can I like, as an action, like grab? Like,
Grab strength test.
yeah, so
Yeah.
contested strength, because he's going to try to pull you out of the way.
Okay. Is it just raw strength? Or is it athletics check?
It's
It
ath-
can be athletics.
It's strength or athletics.
It's athletics.
And then you have your D4 if you want to add it to that.
I'm gonna need it.
I remembered.
Thank you. I almost
It's a
not
15
three.
total for me.
I almost doubled down with the bless too because emboldening bond is
Oh,
a
well, then it doesn't
concentration.
matter. That's 12.
Ow.
So you are now pulled
Can I bend luck?
onto the ship. Huh?
Can I bend luck?
Yes, you can. Add a D4 to that.
Add all the D4s.
I need a 3 or higher though.
Did you roll?
Oh, my bad. No, I'm thinking he rolls. A 2.
Wait, what'd you roll?
Huh? A 15.
Oh,
That's 14, yeah. So
Yeah.
you got 14.
All right, so you are pulled onto the ship.
I was just trying to keep you close to the harpoon.
yes, thank
You're
you.
good. You're good.
Dun-dun-dun.
I fell down.
Danny Phantom.
So then he is going to use his athletics check. Yes.
There he
He's
is.
still next to me, so he
There he
didn't
is.
no opportunity attack.
Yeah, and he actually is going to. He's gonna hate me. He's gonna toss a net out. He's gonna toss it over there. He's gonna toss a net on you.
On who?
On you.
Me.
Yeah.
Just Alex?
Yeah, because
Ship, what are you doing? I told you to get him.
I gotta read how these work. I don't know how to use it. Creature can use this. Any attack you make with it. A large or smaller creature hit by a net is restrained until freed. A net has no effect. So I guess I make an attack roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll make an attack roll with the net. As an 18.
That hits.
Okay, so you are now restrained.
Okay.
Let's see. A creature can use its action to make a DC 10 strength check, freeing itself or another creature within its reach on a success. 5 slashing damage to the net also frees the creature.
Got it.
And destroys the net.
Okay.
So, yeah. And then that was his action. So now he is just big chilling right there. You're restrained.
I can find it. You do your thing. I got it.
So now our other assassin boy, who is this guy, is going to hop up, and he is going to also throw a net. So he's going to throw it on blue guy over here.
Me?
Yeah, you. And that's a 15.
That misses.
Cool. So his
Gotta
net
catch 'em all.
is gone.
He just rips it as it's coming at him.
Yeah.
He's looking at him
So
like,
his net
you
is
are
gone.
dead.
So that was his
What
full
did you just try to
action.
do?
coming
So now
for
he's also
Yeah.
going to try to board the ship. We're going to use an athletics check. Nat 20. So he just jumps right in. He's now there too.
He's still next to me, or did he pass me? I get to.
You get an opportunity. To attack. He passed through.
Can you Great Weapon Master on a?
Opportunity attack means if
Can
you're
you also
within 5
reckless
feet
on
of
that?
somebody, like melee range, and they get out of your range, you can hit them.
Okay, I want to try and kill this guy, so I'm gonna Great Weapon Master and Reckless
Okay.
as he jumps past me.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Oh
Dude,
Oh my god!
this is
my God.
this is actually beautiful
But
because
you
my
minus
sword.
10. Are you plus 10? So it's like a 30 to hit, right?
Well,
No,
it's minus 5.
Minus 5.
It's minus 5, but I also have plus 7, so it's plus 2. And then,
use
and
the
then if
nat
I
20.
wanted to, I could use the plus
A
10.
nat 20.
no! Goodness.
So it's a nat 20, and my sword does stuff when I crit. It does
Oh,
extra damage. So
God.
y'all gonna have to bear with me while I figure
Okay.
out all the damage that I'm doing.
All right.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
So Great Weapon Master. Let's
across me.
let's start there. It gives me a plus 10 to the damage. Let me open up a notepad real quick.
You got me.
Yeah, this
So it
dude's
sounds like
just
the guy
gonna
from
die.
Step Brothers. He's just running through the hallway.
There's
His underwear.
10.
That's my favorite scene from that movie.
It also has a plus 2 from Reckless, or from Raging. Not from
Only 2?
Reckless. Yeah. Because I'm only a 5th level bard.
Ah, that's right.
So Rage is plus 2. And then the weapon itself is going to be 13 plus, because it does another plus 1, so that's 14. And then it also does 1d6 of the type damage. So it's going to do an extra d6 of lightning.
This poor guy.
It's only 2 lightning. I'll do that
Do you see
separate.
your text?
No, I have it turned off since I'm running audio.
And then it also, whenever I roll a nat 20 on attack with the weapon, each creature of my choice within 5 feet then takes 5 damage of the damage type dealt by the breath weapon.
Okay, so.
So the other guy's also going to take 5 lightning damage.
Okay, so what's the total damage?
Well, that guy's going to take 5, and then I'll add up the other guys.
This guy takes 5.
The guy that I didn't attack.
Got it.
And then I crit. So I double the dice was...
Yeah, you double the dice.
It was 10, so the dice was 7. So the dice was 14. So then it was actually 17. But then I added another one on top of that, so it's 18.
Are you following? Or are you confused?
That's a lot of math over
That's a
here.
lot.
So that's 30 slicing damage.
30?
Yeah. And then 2 lightning damage on top of that.
Okay.
Oh, but the 2 doubles, so it's 4
4 lightning
plus the
damage.
5 because
the
it chains
5,
onto him
'cause
on
it
top.
chains onto him
Plus
too.
5.
So that's 9 lightning.
That's 9 so that's 30 regular and then 9 lightning.
Are these other like other
39.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are like
Wait. Okay.
So as he jumps up, he rolls a nat 20 on his jump and he just holds up his sword as he jumps
this
towards
dude looks like really bad.
He's not even looking back at him. Like he hit him on his way past and he's assuming this guy's dead.
This guy that made it onto the ship.
Yeah.
Nice.
I did
Yeah,
39
yeah,
damage to him.
You struggling.
Did you roll with
And,
advantage? Because
that was-
there's a homunculus.
I
over
rolled a
there.
nat 20.
Oh, well,
That
yeah.
was just a
One attack.
That was just one.
attack of
yeah.
opportunity.
Yeah, because it's opportunity.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
If it makes you feel any better, I would have
You
gotten
have
one
advantage
too.
on him, though.
yeah, because of
I
reckless.
know.
I did, yeah.
yeah. So, well, that was his whole turn.
Reckless.
Now
I
the
didn't
next
really
guy
even need to.
is charmed.
True.
So,
This guy's dead.
oh no.
No.
Oh.
But this one's charmed. So,
I think they can they try to spend their turn to break it? Or is it duration?
yeah.
no, it's for the duration of the spell.
Sick.
Yeah, hypnotic pattern.
Or damage
The pattern. Yeah, that's all it is. Is the spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage, or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
A charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical
But they
effects.
can attack others.
Yes.
Okay, so she can still try to... Yeah, so she's actually going to cast a net on you.
On Will.
You. And since you're prone, I would assume it has advantage.
It's ranged.
It's a ranged attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So 14 misses. So that's gone.
Hold up.
So then she will move over here in preparation of
Surround
getting
me.
onto the.
Next time I'm just gonna drop it on you.
That's right.
All right, and that is that. And now we're back up to the Wizzy Boys. Who...
They have a speed of 0 as well while they're charmed. I'm sorry.
Oh,
No, that's cool.
yeah, that's specific to your thing.
That thing.
Yeah.
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 To Hypnotic Pattern.
Got
Sorry,
it.
I looked
so
up the
then
condition.
these three,
Are chilling.
they're just chilling, man.
Big chillin'.
Yeah. So
Well, one
Well,
of
we
those
have
three
one.
are. Yeah. This one and then that one are not charmed.
Oh, I used the circle.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see. Yeah, I realized the other one.
There are 3 things on the boat not charmed that are
Yeah.
enemies.
all right, so this guy can actually do his stuff. So he's gonna come up to you, and he's gonna multi-attack with his short sword at you.
Those are with advantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Oh.
12. That probably hits. 22, 23.
Yeah, it'll hit.
Yeah, that hits.
After the first one, you're like, I'm not the enemy you're trying to
All
hit.
right,
And
so
he goes,
then-
yeah, you are.
The only
You
one.
get 8 points of piercing damage and 9 points of poison damage.
Okay.
So now he is up here. Okay. And then that will be his whole turn. And then our next pirate is going to cast, what is that spell? I'm swapping spells with him, and I don't remember what it was that I was going to put on there.
That's all good. I've got a.
Hey, Brett,
Terrifying.
what was that spell that I was going to give to the other ones?
Brett was over here helping out
Brett,
a
help
little
me.
while ago.
Brett, help me. I don't remember. Whole person. It was whole person.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my guess actually.
Yeah, it was whole person. So I got to look it up.
I have it for you if you need it.
I got it.
Do you have hold person on
Yes.
your? Yeah, nice.
So he's actually going to whole person you. So you have to roll wisdom saving throw against 13.
I think I got it. Wisdom saving throw.
Thanks, Brett.
That's 16.
Yeah, you make it.
He feels it on him and he just
Cool.
shakes it off and he's like, don't contain me.
All right.
Starts
So
getting
then
angry.
our
I'll
next wizard is gonna do the same thing to you. So you have to make a DC
Right.
13 wizard.
I have advantage on those.
Nice. Even when prone?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
I'm a Kalashtar.
Oh, got it.
17.
Yeah, you pass.
Yep.
All right, and then our next one is gonna do the same thing on you, because you're right over there. What is the whole person range? Can I make it there? Ooh, actually, they can't make it there.
I mean, they can move, huh?
Cool.
Or
So
no?
they can't. They're charmed.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So they're gonna do it on you again,
Okay.
and then our last wizard can move because he's not charmed.
20, not natural.
Okay, yeah, you passed.
I can't believe you all suspected fireball. Come on.
Jedi mind tricks won't work on
He's
me.
gonna come over here. Okay, well, that's cool.
Got that gangsta.
That works. Yeah.
That's good.
He's cocked.
Good.
He's got it.
Stand around me.
And
Gets up with a spin
Get
kick.
real.
Full roundhouse.
Yeah.
so this one is actually gonna cast Witch Bolt on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
The floating man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So he'll cast Witch Bolt and as a ranged spell attack. I've never used this one before. And it misses. Cool.
Use my reaction, so I'm glad.
Wow, I'm doing really good over here. And he used his full movement. So yeah, all right. It is Ildrex's turn now.
Yeah, Ildrex is going to turn to the guy at the side of him, and Reckless, great weapon master. Same thing that he did to the guy that jumped across.
Just tear
So that one
into
has
him.
advantage. That would only be a +2.
And +4.
And a +D4! So I don't have to waste my channel divinity. What is that?
Unless it's a bad roll.
It is a 4.
Hell
so
yeah.
it is 17 plus another 2.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, 19. So yeah, 19 on him. And this is going to be less numbers. Not spells, actions. So it's going to be this. And then another 3. And then another. Okay, so this is 7 plus.
Oh, I just realized I forgot. This guy's supposed to be in the initiative.
That's all good.
I knew he looked important.
Yeah.
He's
I
at the
thought,
back
I thought
of
he
the ship.
was, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's because
There was a
he's
reason.
not in my encounter builder.
Oh, okay, yeah,
And
yeah,
so
yeah.
I was like, I feel like I'm missing something. I am.
The boss.
Just like give him an extra spell slot. You know?
He's gonna do like 2 things on his next turn.
Yeah.
I have his character sheet open.
17 plus
What does that mean?
19. So 19 slashing damage.
This is texting me.
I know you.
Oh.
19
He sees him.
19 slashing and then
Nothing.
3 19 slashing, 3 electric damage. Just on that one guy.
19 slashing 3.
19 slashing and then 3 electric damage.
Thank you.
That's it. 19 slashing, 3 electric damage.
19-3.
I'm not doing
519.
that math. 19
560.
and 3.
I don't know if the damage types matter, so
Yeah,
that's why
it
I'm
doesn't.
separating. Now I'm gonna hit him again.
I get out.
This one's not reckless, but I will still great weapon master.
MTG.
Yeah.
LOL. Use a D4.
You can't. It's
No,
once per turn.
Get wrecked.
But wait, no, I can add the 10 if I need to. It's before I know whether it hits or not, so I want to see
Can
what
add
it is
the 10.
before.
You can add the D10, right? Or it is just
It's
straight
just
10.
10.
Holy crap.
So it has a -5, but the sword has a +7, so that's a +2. But just on the damage, or is it on both? Damage to attack. Sorry, Barbs, man.
It's all good. I know, I was just saying that earlier. I said barbarians, I'm telling you, they're more complicated than spellcasters.
Oh,
Bonus to the damage.
Too much extra
Just the
math.
they just hit
damage.
really hard.
Yeah, too much extra
Yep.
math. No.
I love
What
Barbarian.
does the sword give me? I thought something gave me. Oh, this one does.
Just making up +10.
No, this one gives me. No, I do have
Yeah,
a +1
he
for
is.
me. I know. I know.
No,
where
he's
that is.
picking up +10s over there.
So it's +3. So that would only be. 4.
Can you make up a nat 20 next time?
Hey, I'm pretty loose. As
Yeah,
a DM.
I'm gonna throw the
want
plus
some
the
cookies?
+10 on it.
In a moment.
Thanks to Brett for the cookies.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, Brett.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Brett.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my channel divinity to give a +10 to that, so it's 24 to hit.
Oh, that
That'll
fucking
hit.
hits.
Definitely.
You
He was
hit the
debating on if he
It would have
wanted
only
to.
been a 14 before, but
You
I
hit the
can't.
same guy?
Yeah, but I can't know whether it hits before I add the 10 or not. So that's why I decided it was 14. I'm gonna use it.
I'm not gonna tell you if it would or would not. have hit.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Just in case.
I need to stop rolling this up here. Start rolling my 10 over there. Plus another.
I put it in Do Not Disturb.
Wow.
So that's 6. Plus another 10. So that's 16 and 6. So that's 22 total damage on that one.
Okay, he did.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use my bonus action attack to turn around and hit the other guy that's not dead yet.
The kind of crispy.
Okay, yeah. So, what damage dice do you roll?
A D10.
Yeah, he did.
Well, I don't have to be able to hit first.
Okay, well, if you
I
hit,
can't add the 10 again, so I'm not doing the minus.
see.
So that's a straight 7 on top of that, plus the other 2. So that's a plus 9. That's 17 to hit.
Just roll the damage. Let's see. Let's see what you get.
I actually roll a D10 and a D6. That's 2. I was like 20. I rolled the wrong D10. So 2 plus 5 is 7 plus
He's
another
dead.
4.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah. He had 6 points left.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Close enough.
Yeah.
And now from your attack of opportunity, he went down to 6 points of it, and he hadn't taken any.
Oh, I crit him on the attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah.
Golden
That was
opportunity.
perfect. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, I do get extra other stuff on my if I
He said,
crit
"Throw that
on
net
my
at me
turn.
again."
But,
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay.
So now I just like turn back, and I'm just ready for more people to come on the ship. I'm just like.
Okay.
So he's gonna stand up, and then he's gonna commence to whooping everybody's ass right here. So, he'll start with the squishy-looking dude who tried to cast Whole Person on him twice.
It was 2 different people.
Well, he's gonna take his revenge out on this one particular person.
Who?
Sarnorin. That's a 28 to hit.
Got it.
That is a
Almost-
cluster of minis right
almost
there.
a nat 20. That's 11 points of radiant
Sure, you
damage,
don't have fireball.
I actually don't have fireball.
and he will
I don't
strike
have
at him
to use
again.
the sorcerer.
That's a 27 to hit this time. And he will suffer. Oh, I get to re-roll ones as a great weapon fighter. And 2s.
Really?
So that's 13 points of radiant damage.
Pretty rough.
Followed by yet again another
Nice.
psionic strike. So he will also. God, I hate this. Okay, here we go. Take another 8 points of force damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
And then I'll use
R.I.P.
an action surge
Okay.
as a fighter,
Okay.
so that
2 more.
I can take another 2 hits. So I will then turn to this man trying to get onto the ship,
Okay.
and I will swing at him
Whoopie-doo.
with my sunblade. That's another 28 to hit.
Oh my god.
Your saber of light.
He
As one
takes
might call it.
8 points of radiant damage. Oh no, I'm sorry. That was a 2, and that one was a 1. Okay, he takes 14 points of radiant damage. And for swing number 2, 14 to hit.
It's
Oh, yes. All right. He takes 10 points of radiant damage.
okay. Is that it?
That is it.
It's looking rough. And now it is Marco Polo's turn.
So he's like covered in this net.
I kinda don't like that one, but the beginning.
Yeah.
He looks a little bit peeved, obviously, but he's not even going to try and take the net off. Instead, he is going to. I imagine with cannons on ship, there are cannonballs nearby on deck somewhere. Perhaps.
It is
Hopefully.
an air.
They did say it would be fitted with cannons.
Who did say that?
So he's going to plant his staff in the ground, and you
Is
see.
he trying to break out of this at all?
Nope,
Okay, well, I don't know if he can do that.
he can. He's restrained, but
No, incapacitated.
not incapacitated.
Okay.
So the restrained condition says that my speed is 0, and I can't benefit from a bonus to my speed. Attack rolls against me have advantage, and my attack rolls have disadvantage, and I have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. But I'm about to cast a spell that just requires a save,
Okay.
so there's no penalty.
Okay.
So he plants the staff in the ground, and he notices a cannonball kind of rolling across the deck, and he's, might as well make use of these. And you see it get sucked up into the center of the staff and then shoots out as he casts Catapult.
Nice.
My character that I keep forgetting to put into the initiative. Awesome.
Poor
Why don't you just roll initiative?
That's what I'm going to do right now.
So
For all of you.
really pulling the cannonball back is kind of for flavor. But I would like to, if I could, have had the cannonball be on their ship somewhere. Or
Like landing
near
on
the
their
back.
ship?
Well, obviously I can't know where the cannonball is,
Okay.
but I'll tell you what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have it go in a straight
There's
line.
the
Oh, right there. Sweet. In that case, I am going to have it go from here in like a straight line.
Hit one of our
It's
guys.
90 feet.
So it would just land right here. So
Just
you would
slams
take
into the back of
damage.
ship's head.
Oh, they're on the other side too.
I think
The ships are 15 feet apart right now.
right.
And the
But
ships
this
are
is
a little bigger.
this is like
the
30,
ships are
right?
a little bigger than what is
Okay.
showing here.
So it would only hit that one guy.
Yes. And
It would not continue
in
on.
your front. No.
Okay.
I'm gonna say for like sake that all of our squares are 10. It's like 5.
Got it. So double distance.
Yes.
So it would only be able to hit
Double
that
the
front
dice?
guy. That's okay. So, in that case, I will continue on. He needs to make a
Mama
dexterity
puddle.
saving throw.
Okay. What's the range? Is it gonna hit Will too?
It's 90 feet, so you tell me.
No, like does it
It's not a
No,
radius.
it's straight line.
straight
The idea
line?
the idea is basically it just like is catapulted forward, and anything in the
first thing
path
it hits.
or the first thing in its path is gonna get hit.
No, it'll just hit him.
Yep.
Okay. What am I rolling?
Dexterity save. DC is 17. So he failed to save.
Yeah.
Actually do this. I'll roll it on here. Three. I'm adding an extra D8 because of the arcane firearm.
Never see you.
He's going to take 19 points of bludgeoning damage as this cannonball is like hurled into him.
Has he taken damage yet?
You do that.
I think that's who Will was
You
just
turn
hitting,
back
right?
and go,
Did you hit him, Will?
Yeah.
Yeah. Twice.
He's dead.
Okay.
He is deceased.
That's this one?
Yeah.
This man has.
And with that done,
Yeah. I wonder what he would have
That's
done.
Alex's character in breath campaign.
Marco's going to call out to Polo.
Does he
And-
say Marco? Or does he say Polo?
I was thinking that earlier.
Can they say their own names?
Polo, it looks like their light is fading. And so you actually see the robot's like legs flip inverted as two other little halo-like neon bulbs begin to spin up, and he begins to fly, and it's got a 30-foot flying speed. So you said these are 15 apart?
Uh-huh. So it would be about 45.
Which one of you guys is looking worse? By
I look fine. I haven't been touched.
I
okay,
have been hit.
I thought as much.
Oh, puddles.
So Polo's gonna go there, and I'm gonna activate the protector cannon.
The protector cannon.
That's what it's called. You get 5
Blast.
temporary hit points.
Thank you.
Not
Blast you
not
in
quite
the
a ton,
face,
but it's something.
and then you're like,
It's
"Oh,
literally
oh,
the lowest
cannon."
amount I can give you.
It's fine.
And that's it. That's my turn.
I'm a fighter. I have a heal.
Cool. So this boy back here is going to take a legendary action.
Ooh.
Oh. And this
Haven't
Which
gotten
boy?
hit.
big
Purple
boy-
bag boy.
Purple bag boy.
Bad bitch.
He's going to cast Fireball.
Nice.
Oof.
Ooh. And he's going to put it.
At least somebody packed it.
Yeah, he's going to put it right in the middle of that.
I have advantage.
Okay.
So I need everyone.
On the back of our ship.
Well,
Right.
where's the thing?
Where
right
where
here.
be the thing?
Show
But
me
remember,
show
it's
me the
it's
thing.
double.
So shrink it in half.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
so
So
it'll
go
use
by
the
the
inner
red.
circle.
Yeah,
The red
the
circle,
one,
I think.
The red
Yeah.
one.
The red one.
Yeah, so he's going to center it on ship.
Nice.
Yeah. So
On the ship or
everyone-
on ship?
No.
On ship. Everyone except Alex has to make a dex save.
I have advantage on those.
I don't, right?
Not.
He's on the other ship, so.
I'm 15 feet away.
Sorry, everyone right there. Yeah, you have to make a dex save.
I rolled a 19,
What is my save? Yeah, that saves.
and I'm also resisted, so I take half of whatever the half is.
Cool.
As a totem warrior, I am only non-resistant to psychic when I'm raging.
Does anyone have 3d6?
Yeah,
I do. But they're under cookies, so
Like here.
So no.
can't. Sorry, can't access.
Holy.
Well,
Remind the good ones. How dare they?
22 total.
So half that's 11. Half
'Kay.
again. Is it half rounded up or rounded down?
Round it down.
Rounded down.
So I would take 5.
Yeah. All right, so
Does this do
what
it?
did you
Never
roll?
do this?
12.
12. You fail. What did you roll?
9.
You fail.
Oof.
You didn't have to roll.
I didn't
so
have
you
to.
both take 22 points of fire damage.
Damn.
That is a fireball.
Fireball.
Did you add your D4 from being emboldened to your save? Would it have mattered?
The save DC was a 14, so I don't think it would have mattered. Maybe for you.
Because she has it. We have.
No,
a
I'm not
D4.
emboldened. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
not.
So
Yeah.
I needed to roll a d4?
Well,
I
you.
don't think it would have mattered. Is what?
Yeah, even if you got a 4, you wouldn't have saved. So. Sorry, it's an easy thing to forget about. Even I forget about it.
Yeah, I keep switching between my features and my.
So that is his legendary action. Can he also move? No, he's
Nice charm.
It's also not his turn.
I know.
Yeah.
And who is this that attacked? Okay.
Purple bag boy.
Okay. So now it is the next archer's turn.
The one that's like hiding down here.
Mm-hmm.
Not for long.
So he is going to try to cast Hold Person on you again.
On me. On me.
Really just want to hold you.
That's an unnatural 20. I have a +5 to
Doesn't
wisdom.
pass.
Roll that d4, baby.
Level 9 person.
Just kidding. Okay, well, that's his whole turn. Now it's your turn.
Okay.
Light him up.
Mm,
It happens.
It does happen. Remember the final combat in Pokemon?
Yeah.
So I think I weren't supposed
We
to. I
might
just thought
still
I was gonna
lose.
have to send
There's a
Stephanie to
puddle
help
on my
y'all.
feet.
Fucking close.
I think I'll stay where I am
Okay.
and fire a longbow at, I guess, the guy with the sword.
That's our guy.
This is
okay.
He changed his mini.
Sorry.
Will. Guys.
And it's
Yeah.
just not advised.
Nah.
Who's not charmed, I guess.
All
The
of them.
only one is
The archer?
this archer down here. I will
Didn't
say,
even see him from this angle.
being where he's
like,
at,
what?
he would be at half cover.
Yeah.
So we'll say you'll have disadvantage to hit him.
Unless you wanted to shoot at someone else.
Yeah.
Okay, what if I use Slayer's Prey? Will that help me?
I don't think it would help you with the half cover, but it'll add some damage to whoever you attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So within 60 feet.
From
You'd
where
be-
you
I can
are-
move
You'll only be
closer.
able to hit
You can move too.
one of those two.
Yeah,
You
I guess I'll move
up.
closer then.
Okay.
You got it, Mo? Use those long fingers.
They're there for.
That's
Okay,
what they're there
so
for.
I got little sausages.
Half
you
coverage
could
is
hit
since
one
he's
of these.
Medium.
Right there.
disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, then I guess I'll use Slayer's Prey on the,
Purple guy?
the blue haired.
Okay.
Yeah. And then fire a longbow.
Pew pew. I guess it's
So does 23 hit?
Hey.
Hi.
Yes.
But sure it does.
Yeah, that hits. Roll your damage.
So you can
then-
roll.
And then go to
The extra.
This or
it's a D6, isn't it?
yeah.
So you can roll your bow damage, the d6 from Slayer's Prey, and if you want, you can favored foe this guy and add a d4 on top of that too.
Okay. Favorite foe says D6.
Oh, that's
Another
right. I did that
D6?
to you last night too. It
So
increases
two
to a
D6?
d6. Sorry.
Okay.
Starts as a d4.
2 sixes.
10, 6, and 4. So
Nice.
15 altogether.
Nice. All right.
Nice.
And you get to attack again, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You shoot him again.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll fire another longbow.
Natural 20.
What's
She
your,
rolled.
What's your
Natural
lowest-
20?
It's a +8 because you rolled a natural
Plus
20.
8.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
You don't
so-
even need the emboldening
so I
bond.
would
You're just
roll
lighting them up.
Your damage dice, physically roll them and roll them twice.
It's what?
Roll
The
twice or double?
2d6?
It-
So it's 2d8 for your damage.
Oh, double the dice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'd be 4d8, wouldn't
When,
it?
No, sorry,
just
roll
roll,
the
it,
dice and
roll
then
it
double
all
the
normal
dice.
and double the dice only, not the extra pluses.
The modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2d8.
Times two.
Yeah, 2d8 and then 2d6, right? Because of the other stuff.
No, because the other stuff is once per
Those are
turn.
modifiers.
Oh, okay, so just the 2d8.
You might have to use the digital ones or get some out of yours.
Here. Oh yeah. It looks like a pyramid's back to back.
Just two, if
Look,
that's her
Morgan.
regular damage, and then she double the what she rolls.
Yeah, the numbers.
Yeah.
28
Yeah.
And plus your normal pluses.
plus
3.
3.
He's dead.
31.
31.
Hey.
Good God.
Shit.
Yeah, she rolled 2 7s.
Cool.
Shot him in both eyes.
Wait. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
that is one hell of a crit.
Okay. Well.
Seriously.
On the
Holy
second
crap.
arrows is just
On the
messing
I think
with
that's
the other one.
I think that's the most
Yeah.
damage anybody's done in a single round so far.
I did 39 on a reaction.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I think this beats that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, altogether, because that was
I was thinking about the
first shot and
131.
second
Yeah,
shot.
no.
Don't you dare, Sam.
Yeah, don't take this away from us.
Give me a second.
No.
There's another ship with the exact same enemies on it.
So it turns out the wizard cast clone.
Now there's 4 of them.
Like,
Time warp. They're all alive.
yeah, really.
Oh.
The
Polymorph,
greatest magic.
you're all chickens now.
Oh no! Now it's our turn.
Okay, is that your turn?
know how this ends.
That was Morgan's turn. So
Yeah.
now it is your turn.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. I don't like that guy back there.
I don't know. He only tickled me.
Purple bag?
Yeah, purple bag. So I'm going to cast Storm Sphere.
Okay.
Owie.
So it is a 20-foot radius that. So I'll hit as many.
Judged by the
The red.
red.
So yeah. You'd be able to hit
Probably just those two.
just those 2.
Yeah. Okay. So they each make a strength saving throw, and if they. Each creature in the sphere, when it appears or that ends its turn there, must succeed on a strength saving throw or take 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
The sphere space is difficult terrain,
Okay.
got it.
and it's a 14 strength. 14.
He passes.
Okay.
And he definitely passes.
Okay. Sweet.
Strength?
Yes.
Yeah. He passes.
They have to make it again if they stay there, which their speed is 0. So
And when
That's a
does
wombo
that,
combo.
When does the charm
that indeed
end?
is a wombo combo.
When they take damage.
Got it.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll save that for last.
And then I think so because I casted it, I also could do. So until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your turn to cause a bolt of lightning to leap from the center of the sphere towards one creature you choose within 60 feet. Make a ranged spell attack. So then I could
Yeah.
use that, yeah. And then I'll use and hit a purple bag guy. You know, yeah, him.
What are you casting?
Mr. Squash Man.
Storm Sphere is the name of it.
Okay.
But he's making an attack that's like a part of it. So I think you
Yeah.
have to roll for that, right?
Yeah, I have to roll a
It's a ranged spell attack.
a ranged spell attack, which 10 plus my spell attack is 6, so 16.
Does a 16 hit? No, it's okay.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
It does. All right.
Okay. Oh, I have advantage on the attack roll if he's in the sphere as
Oh,
well.
again, crit him.
Yeah, let's see. 18. Can you crit on spell attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We've always rolled it.
And then on a hit, target takes 46 lightning damage.
It doesn't register, so you hear all the dice
That was
shaking.
a lot.
12.
It does it all.
So good news is he's not charmed anymore if he just got hit.
Yeah, correct.
I know that one of these has counterspell. I just don't know where it is.
If it's one that's already dead or not.
I mean, you ran a lot of enemies for your first encounter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know because
I'm not criticizing you. I'm just telling
That's
you,
what I
like,
was-
I understand that's
Yeah.
hard to juggle.
It's a lot to keep. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say it's a lot to keep track
and I
of
knew that it was
altogether.
going to be.
Yeah.
But I had a
It's
reason.
it's been fun for us.
Yeah.
They have a disadvantage on perception checks.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
added bonus to that, but you know, in case they decide to try to perceive anything.
All right. So, is that your turn?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Back to the top, but they're all dead.
All my friends are dead.
All my friends are dead. So,
Big Baddie is like unrestricted at this point, so
He can do whatever he
yeah.
wants.
Each full round is what is
6
it?
seconds.
6 seconds. Okay.
So if it lasts for like a minute, then it's
It
10
lasts a
rounds.
minute, yeah.
Yeah. It's 10 rounds.
which is
My-
kind of ridiculous. I've always found.
More people on
Yeah.
here than more people on the ship than I have on here.
Put one back on there. Nobody's looking.
We didn't hear anything.
I mean, those are the ones that we were fighting.
Yeah, I don't.
literally
I must
gave
have just.
a bone devil health points while you guys killed him.
Oh, well.
So,
Yeah.
All right.
not that you should
So-
do that.
It is.
But
Yeah.
you should.
But you should.
This
But also,
turn.
if it's your big bad, I mean, fudge the rules.
And now this guy
that's why they made legendary actions. Come on.
Yeah.
is going
old
to cast.
I just get my big bad's protect.
I can't move, huh?
Which
Well,
one?
the bad guy can.
This guy can't.
He's not charmed anymore.
Yeah, but the guy that.
Yeah,
is,
bring
I
him up to the
can't
front.
do
Bring him to the death pit. The kill zone.
Oh, Will just wants to force push him over the side.
I do.
He is going to cast Misty Step. Hold on.
Rude.
And he's going to Misty Step here.
Next to me.
Yeah. And
Nice. That's a good way to
he's
get out of
flanking.
the.
He's flanking, and
That's
so
not the
now.
one I killed.
Did you kill him?
Yep.
Okay,
That's why there's one
that's
more.
why there's one
No,
more.
That's why
no,
there's
no,
one
no.
less.
It was the blue hair guy she
it was the one
killed.
that just
Yeah.
missed his step.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
why.
that's
We didn't
why.
take him off.
That
All
makes a
right.
lot of sense.
We were too enamored with your ridiculous.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well,
The 23 and 28
That
that you
makes
rolled to
sense.
hit back to back, and then
He got shot, and he was like, "Damn, that was really good." He just forgot to die.
She
Holy
could-
cow!
she could
Like
kill the
so
one that was
impressed.
half
he's like,
done.
"Did you guys see that? That was
What a shot! I mean, the wind is like whipping. How did you?
Okay.
Perfect.
with an arrow through his head."
Full Katniss.
So then I'm going to cast Witch Bolt.
Which one?
Which bone?
Oh my god! I hate that I'm related to
One moment.
you. I can't believe it.
22 to hit.
I was like the exact same.
Color so ridiculous.
I think it's a
It was weird.
I'm casting it up a level.
You want to get Subway after
So
this?
12,
Literally.
12 points of lightning
Normally, Alex is
damage.
just like a
I'll
second
use
faster than me on like all his
reaction
jodes.
to lessen that
Okay,
with my psionic protective field.
okay.
Hold on.
It's a force field.
Damn.
I didn't make that one.
Wait,
I-
your D4?
I
Can you
reduced
add
it
that to
by
that?
3 points.
Can you add your D4 to that? No.
So what did I take? What did I take?
12.
Nice.
I don't know.
You should have had some temporary hit points too.
I did.
Oh.
Yeah. Cool.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, I see.
I-
That's why you say.
Yeah, gotcha.
Have made a mistake. We have not been rolling for wild magic.
Okay, I'll roll right now. Even I forgot. Does not activate.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, that works out.
Yeah.
I wanted to be honest. I thought about it.
no,
all of a
yeah.
sudden.
It's all
it
good.
happens to us all the time.
You remembered you were floating, and you're like, oh wait.
Oh my god. Yeah.
He is levitating. That is
Okay.
true.
So that was his turn. That was this guy's turn. Now it'll be this guy's turn. And he is going to cast Gust of Wind.
Charmed is great.
Okay, so he's gonna cast Gust of Wind like straight this way, and it'll hit just you two.
So what do we have to do?
You have to make a Strength save.
Me?
No, me and
No,
Polo.
Oh.
You and Polo.
Alex, you gotta make roll strength for Polo.
He's not very smart.
No, he also.
That's 22.
I've not wanted to say
you
this. He has 1 hit point. He's not. He's not
I
dirty.
knew. I knew that. He's a homunculus servant.
We have to protect him.
It's strength.
Yeah.
I'll catch him.
Do I waste counterspell for this? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, it's 10 feet wide. So,
So
you actually have to make it too well.
I rolled a 5
Okay, you fail.
minus 3.
Oh no. Fail. So he is pushed 15 feet back from me in a direction following the line. So I
Okay.
think he might fall off.
But he's
the
flying.
ship.
He has a fly speed.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Guess
he'll
who else
be-
just fell off the ship?
Yeah.
Oh no!
You don't have a fly speed.
Okay. So
I thought all the spaces were doubled though.
there you are.
They're double.
So you would actually not fall off. You'd be
Oh.
right at the end.
How far is it? 10 feet?
Yeah.
Do you want me
you'll
to
be, like,
save for it?
Teetering. No,
Okay.
you'll be there.
Should I break the narrative that way?
You do
you-
the old like
you'll
get
be
pushed
teetering.
back, your legs hit the railing, and you flip over and you like hang on, pull yourself back up.
Yeah.
He does the cartoon thing where he
Yeah.
flies back and he goes, oh, runs back in thin air,
yeah.
back onto the ship.
Just a quick gust of like.
Okay, so for the next minute, any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves.
So
you're,
double.
yeah. So,
If you move towards them or away or both.
closer to me,
Okay.
So you
But the
guys-
other direction doesn't require movement. Extra movement.
right?
Got it. Okay.
Same for me.
Polo out of there.
Yeah, since you're in the line of the wind.
Well, he's got a job to do.
Okay.
He's gonna do some things.
He'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And that was his turn.
Mm-hmm.
And now this next one is this one here. And gotta figure out what they're gonna do. Let's do Melf's Acid Arrow.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and they're gonna go after you. Because you're the only one that they can hit.
Try me.
You're raging.
He is ready.
I mean, I still have an AC of 16. I have lower than me and Will.
It misses.
Yeah. Doesn't even flinch as it flies by.
Rips the net again. What did I tell you guys?
Okay, so
All this
now-
badassery and Marco's still like under the net, like just
He actually kind of likes it because now he's like, well, maybe they don't think I'm a threat anymore.
yeah.
And he's,
He's
way
like strapped
down.
to the
Yeah.
ship.
Oh no,
actually
I
this
can't get
guy's
over
turn.
there.
Okay.
So he's gonna come back over here.
Purple bad guy. Oh
And
no.
he's gonna try to take the ship down.
Oh shit.
Um,
It's still got a fucking harpoon in it.
Yeah, so he's gonna try to turn the ship and take the ship down. So this would be a pretty high.
It's a
DC.
pit maneuver, basically.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
roll an athletics check.
Probably, I would say survival. Huh?
Animal handling? No, I'm just kidding.
Animal handling.
Well, that isn't
Oh, good, okay.
something's wrong.
I mean, he's also steering the ship. He
I
doesn't
do,
necessarily
yeah.
have to roll for it if
That's
you don't want
true.
to. You don't have to impose rules on yourself like that.
Ships just go.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna take the ship down.
Yeah.
So then I need your guy.
How far does it moving around?
Well, it's gonna go pretty far. So he's gonna like turn it this way, and it's gonna pull the back of y'all's ship down. So I need all of you to make deck saves.
I believe I either have disadvantage or I auto fail.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
I actually have
Straight
advantage
roll
on
on
this.
those.
First one was good.
5.
17.
The first one was. The second one was bad.
18. I got
Oh wait, no, I get a D4.
Yeah, you're
I also have a
D4 roll.
D4.
And,
What did y'all roll?
I don't have a
I got an
D4.
18.
17.
Okay, y'all say.
7.
You also
Three.
Oh, never mind.
I was like, you also have a demon. I'm like, never mind. You don't need it.
7.
Y'all two fail.
What happens?
So you guys are going to get thrown up against the side of the ship, and I'm gonna say you fall over.
Okay.
So I'll give you
What did you
an
roll?
athletics check to catch yourself.
What did you roll?
A 7.
And that's with the D4.
You get thrown to the
Got it.
edge of the ship, and you're gonna take
Boys, I think we made it.
1 point of bludgeoning damage
Nice.
21 on my check.
on your check. Okay, so you caught yourself. You are hanging from the edge of the side,
That's cool.
and so on your next turn, you're
I do
gonna have to
pull-ups.
make a strength save to pull yourself back up.
That's cool.
Okay.
You use the force like Leia to
Yeah.
pull yourself back to the ship after being blown out of it.
Can.
After that,
Wow, is that what they call plot armor?
Right.
after that, he's going to use his Eldritch Cannon again as a bonus action, and he's going to shoot it directly into the back of the ship right here because he's trying to take y'all down. I don't
Same.
understand
But
how
to
this
him.
works. Hold on.
Same, but you.
Okay, so it's making a ranged spell attack at the ship. So I'm just gonna say it hits.
That's fair.
I don't really know how to deal damage on a ship.
You can assign hit points to objects as well.
All right.
That's okay to do.
Okay, I'm just gonna arbitrarily pick a number.
They do have like object guides and stuff like that, but a ship is kind of. Yeah.
A ship is a ship. It's whatever you want it to be, really.
Yeah.
Well, look it up.
I think.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking of
that's
like
good.
a wall is probably like.
I think Atmoseeker did it like 6 hit points per like square or something when we were. That sounds familiar, but I
He
don't
did-
remember.
he
like
did,
an
like,
astronomical amount of
stages.
health.
Yeah, like
It's a
per
boat.
per,
Yeah.
per spots. Yeah.
It would be almost like pointless to calculate.
I guess I should have like looked this up. Huh?
Hey, it's all good. This stuff like comes up when you don't
No.
think
yeah.
it will.
Yeah.
You know.
That's the whole fun of
Damn it,
D&D.
Will.
Yeah.
You're never prepared. Can't prepare.
Yeah. If you over prepare like me, you end up with characters named
You were
Cena
hanging on.
or
That's why I stayed on
Aoki.
our boat. It's like I don't
That's
want
waiting
to.
in a tavern 6 miles away from where nobody goes.
I'm just gonna pick a number.
That's fair.
Okay. So it's gonna hit the ship with its Eldritch Cannon. How many blasts can I make a turn? Just one? I think.
I don't know.
You probably know. You have the same thing as me.
Oh, so it's like an artificer Eldritch cannon.
Yeah, just one time.
Depends on his level.
You can take a bonus action.
I am level 7. I can do it once. I can tell you that I believe at
But
level
you're-
14
I
you
can
get to do it
create it
twice,
one
or is it
time.
11?
But you're level 5 artificer. Does that matter?
Hang on. Cannon gets one attack. At a certain level, you get to make 2 cannons. That's
yeah,
what it
I
is.
can make one cannon.
So you get
and
one
it's
attack.
One attack.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Sorry.
All right. So then 11 points to your ship. Okay.
How? Which one of those circles is the 20-foot circle?
Well, since we're on double right now, it's the red.
The inner red one.
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. Not the inner red, just the larger red one. Yeah.
The one right by your finger.
This one?
Yeah.
He has to make a strength saving throw again, or take 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
From what?
He's still in the storm
sphere.
thing.
He's still
Got it.
within, yeah.
What does he have to make?
Strength, DC 14.
Oh, he passes.
Okay.
Okay. So that was his bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll also take an action and cast.
Ouchies. He's gonna cast a boo boo.
He's gonna cast Catapult. No, I don't have enough range. He's gonna cast another fireball.
That's fair. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. So I need all of you here to make dex saves.
So that's gonna probably include my little guy.
If it
huh?
includes Polo,
Well,
it's not
no,
gonna
he's
include
15
him.
feet apart, right?
And probably more
Yeah.
now that it's done this.
Yeah.
That's right.
So just the ones on y'all ship. Dex save.
Because it wouldn't matter.
Wow.
Is that what?
Advantage over here.
You needed it. D4.
No, I used it on the.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
He really just exists to like exude my touch spells and move the cannon around.
Yep.
Because the cannon can move on its own, but it doesn't have a fly speed.
He's just a mechanical familiar.
Yeah. He can also cast mending on the cannon if it gets
I
hurt.
already rolled Psalm
So it's
Max
like-
too, because I would feel bad, but
He's like your little repair droid.
Yeah. And I'm just like not over there.
I rolled a 4
That's not great.
with advantage.
Oh.
It was a nat 1 and then a 3.
Hey, what did you roll your d4?
I used it for the other save earlier.
Oh.
Yeah.
On the same turn.
that was
Yeah.
a saving
It hasn't
throw,
been. I haven't
correct?
gotten a turn
Yeah.
since then.
Okay,
That's true.
I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos,
Okay.
and
Reroll.
yep.
Okay.
Nice.
25 fire.
Halved, so that's 12.
Thank God. 17.
Okay. So is it half on
Yeah.
fireball?
Yeah.
So you'll take 12. What did you roll?
23.
You take 12.
Do you have evasion?
You did
I'm not over there.
Alright, so then
I made sure of it.
yeah.
I'm at 11 HP.
I don't know. I've never played a ranger.
So what you're saying is Marco sees you're looking very rough.
Yes.
Got
Yeah.
My robe is a little tattered.
it. Got it.
Since your ship is now going down fast, I am going to use this time to make a saving throw for ship. See if he can keep it from crashing.
Okay.
Come on, ship.
He doesn't do it.
It's middle of the road.
No, he does not make it.
Oh.
So your ship is like
It's going down.
It's
and
going down.
We're on a timer.
yeah,
The airship version of sinking.
by the end of this
Yeah.
turn, your ship will have crashed.
What did he roll? If you would release that information.
A D4 would not get him to the DC.
Perfect, thank you.
It would be 1 under if you rolled max.
No, you're good.
You hear ship shout out. Ship
ship.
is going down, and then ship goes down.
Yeah.
He turns off.
It is time for ship's power nap.
All right, so y'all ship is going down. We have a couple turns until it hits the ground, and it is Ildrex's turn.
Oh, that's, again, I forgot my own name. I was like, who is that?
We'll say the ships are now about 25 feet apart.
Oof. okay.
Yours is like this, like the butt is.
So they would presumably be lower than us. If they're pulling us down?
nose.
Y'all,
is.
we're like this.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run and jump. I'm gonna run and
Okay.
jump that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get as
I need
close.
an athletics check.
Yeah, I'm gonna get as close to.
I'm about to do some fancy shit.
Athletics. That is 15.
That was my DC.
Okay.
So you have made it onto the ship.
Good. And I'm gonna get as close. Can I get to him? I have 40 feet.
Yeah, allow it.
actually.
Well, I mean, if you jump 25, yeah, you just make it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm gonna Great Weapon Master Reckless.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Yeah, you did. You criticaled him.
Yeah, get ready for this fun math again, guys. Let me use the right D10 this time, and this. Wow, like min damage. So that's 3 plus 4, 7 plus another 10, 17 plus another 2, 19 plus the 5 static damage because I crit. So that's 24. 24 damage total, and there's no other enemies within 5 feet of him, right? Yeah. No.
24 total?
What? Yeah, I did. I rolled 3 on my dice total. Damn. Yeah, so 24 damage total to him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do it again, but only this time I'm not gonna Great Weapon or Reckless because that hits. That's 28.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Roll this again. That's 9 plus 4 is 13 plus 2 because I'm raging. So 15 total on that one.
Okay.
And then because I crit on one of my hits, I get a bonus action attack. That I feel like also is going to hit. It's over 20.
Yeah, that hits.
7 and 8 is 15, plus the other 2 is 17.
He's dead.
Yeah, I'm just hacking away at this guy, and he's in like part of it is like claws and sword, like he's just tearing away at this dude, and he looks up ravenous at the rest of the crew,
Covered
like,
in their blood.
yeah, like you are next.
Okay. So then now it is.
Okay. So I'm hanging from the side of a ship.
Yes, you are. I need you to make an athletics or acrobatics
You don't
check.
actually need me to do that,
Okay.
and I'm about to tell you why.
Okay.
Much like Obi-Wan,
But
in a movie we're not clear to say.
Right.
I will, using the flow, will
The flow is
propel my
strong
body
with this
forward.
one.
I get a flying speed of 60 feet till the end of my turn.
My God.
Yes.
So I will
You cast levitate on yourself.
propel my body forward. Can I get all the way to him?
What's your
Was 60 feet?
distance?
60 feet.
No.
Okay, I'll get as far as I can to him. And then I have 30 feet walking, so I'll walk the rest of the way.
Okay.
That 60 feet of flying speed stacks?
Yeah. You get a flying speed equal to double your walking speed till the end of your turn.
but you're flying and walking.
They're used
Yeah,
at the
use
same
both.
time.
No, unless that says you can use both. You normally can't use both your flying and your walking.
That's why I was
I've
asking.
never heard that at all. Okay.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I need you to make a strength.
Because the
saving
cyclone.
throw. Yeah.
You're also in difficult
storm
terrain
sphere.
anyway, so your walking
Yeah.
speed would only be 15.
The storm sphere. Each creature that enters it must succeed on a strength saving throw or take 2d6 bludgeoning damage, and the sphere space is difficult terrain.
Let's see. That's at the end of the turn?
When you enter it
When
as
it
well.
appears or that ends. Oh no, that ends its turn there.
Oh, okay. So it is in a
Thank you for
turn.
saying that. I skipped over that part of the sentence.
It's all good. Spellcasting, am I right?
Yeah, right.
Ding, 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 ding. While they're thinking about that, am I able to make? I know I can deal a certain amount of damage to the net and it'll go away. Can I make a spell attack against the net, or does it have to be a melee attack? I can look that up myself too. I didn't know if you knew.
Instead, I will attack
5 slashing damage.
Got it. Okay.
seeing if there's a giant storm to see what
But you can
You're still gonna
use
be
it
in
in your
it.
action to make a strength
No.
save.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
sorry.
trying to avoid that.
No, the center of the sphere was like
Oh, okay.
kind of where the treasure chest was, basically, or
And
just
then
on
I
the side
will
of it.
attack this person here.
Okay.
Get him.
That's 28 to hit.
Hits.
Yes, it does.
And
Roll
Hypnotic
twos.
Pattern will end on them.
That's 13 points of radiant damage. And I'm gonna go
Thank
for
you. I
another.
couldn't quite reach it.
That's a 15 to hit.
That hits. Same one.
Uh-huh. That's a 1.
You reroll this, huh?
Yep. And that's another 13 points
Okay.
of radiant damage. And then I will use my, let's see, bonus action to use my second wind as a fighter and regain some hit points.
Okay.
And that's it.
Polo sees this and he shrugs and begins to fly away.
That D10 is not your friend.
No, dude, he fucking hates me today.
Oof. I saw it over here.
Oh, okay. Sorry for
Sorry, I
the
just
me
realized I
flicking the
can
mic
add a
again.
character manually
Has to happen at least once a session.
to this.
It's better than what the mic usually
Nope,
picks
can't
up.
do that.
Why?
Never mind. Because I used my bonus action to fly.
Ah.
So no second wind.
No second.
I mean, it was 1 hit point.
Yeah, this actually helps me out a lot. It was 8 hit points.
Oh, was it?
You
Oh,
get
because you
plus
rolled
7.
1 plus the yeah. Okay.
All right. Is that your full turn?
Should be.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now it is Marco.
All right. Seeing that the ship is going down, I need to try and get out of this net finally. So I'm going to make a strength save. I believe that's my action to do that.
Yes.
Yucky. Please save. A 14.
That's it.
Thank goodness, because I have a -1. Yeah, so you see him like kind of tearing at the net, like frantically trying to get out now that he sees the ship is going down. As soon as he is freed, he is going to move his full movement towards the edge of the ship to try and get over. How far can I get? I know it's doubled movement, and I have 30 feet.
You can get to the back of the ship, but not up.
So here?
Yeah.
Okay. Once I am there, I am going to, I have a good view of my friend, my fellow caster,
Mm-hmm.
my back buddy,
Mm-hmm.
who is hurting pretty bad.
You don't have to.
Oh no, I do have to.
Okay, I thought okay.
No, I can only do so much with a bonus action, so I'm
Fair, yeah.
I'm gonna healing word you at 3rd level, so you get 3d4 plus 1.
Oh, thank you. Boy, it was hurting. 6, 7, 8.
A wave of amber light exudes from the tip of the staff and just kind of washes over you as your wounds begin to close up.
I get a little warm. Just smile.
He peed himself.
Yeah.
And Polo is gonna try and he can't really do anything.
Polo's the greatest. He can do everything.
He can do anything he sets his mind to.
Yeah.
I mean, he does get an action technically. Yeah, so I'm gonna move him onto the ship so he's not so precariously perched, even though he has a
Teetering.
flying speed, just right onto the ship. And is there an enemy within 30 feet of that? Probably not, huh? They're a little further, I would think.
Yeah, they're about 40.
Can he get within range then? He has 30 feet of movement from where he was.
Which one? This one or that one?
Let's do the one that doesn't have the charmed effect, so I don't knock that off. Assuming that he's even going to hit.
Pew pew.
Uh, 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Womp. You see the hand opposite the little gadget that he's normally holding turns around again with a little halo sphere. He holds it out and it charges up, fires off a blast of energy, but the wind kind of catches it and it disperses before it reaches him.
Oh, you guys got an advantage in the chat.
Ooh, we
Hedge
needed
Druid.
that. Thank
Thanks,
you,
Hedge
Hedge Druid.
Because we're gonna die.
Honestly.
And that's my turn. I'm now freed of the net. I did a little help and that's
Okay.
it.
So our next up is Marika.
All right. So I need to like abandon the ship. Is that right?
It looks like the ship is going down. I don't know if both of them are, but
Yeah, they're both going down.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
We're just trying to take down a lot of them with us as we go.
fair enough.
we just hit close. We don't range.
Yeah.
I do have a range spell, but I am raging, so I have to.
By
drop
the
that.
end of his next turn, both ships will have hit the ground.
By the end of
Okay.
whose next turn?
Mine.
His, and I will let you guys know that this is what will hit the ground. So
All
So if you
right.
want to get further in on their ship or get further away on ours.
I'm gonna go back to where I was.
And you can attack then
you
run
can.
away.
I didn't tell you that before.
No,
so-
no, it's okay.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'll stay on this
Yeah, next
ship
turn I'll do that.
and attack.
Well, it's gonna crash and
Oh,
yeah.
Right
yeah. Then I
Yeah.
wouldn't have
Yeah.
moved.
Like right now.
Yeah. What did you say?
Okay, I'll attack and then move back.
Okay. Who are you hitting?
Shoot him.
Take him out.
The one that they hit just now over here looks really rough.
Okay.
It's also
Yeah. What's my range for the person that's steering the ship?
Your longbow is 150 feet.
You would not hit that.
well. You could do it at
To
disadvantage
here?
if you wanted
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You could take a disadvantage because longbow is like
Because
250 or
these
something
are about
like that.
20 feet apart. So you'd have about 10, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. You
Take the shot.
I say take it at disadvantage.
That's
Take it
fair.
at
You're firing
disadvantage.
into the
Rolls, yeah.
wind too.
And it's very arbitrary distances that we're working with.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fair. So then I'll fire a longbow at him.
Okay.
So does 20 hit?
Will you roll it?
Disadvantage.
At
Yeah,
disadvantage,
so you're
yeah.
only going to take the lower number.
But that's a good sign.
Just click it again.
We're all
that
baited.
computer's-
16.
It hits.
You do have your D4 too, if it didn't,
Yeah.
because you are one of the people that I emboldened.
Oh, yeah.
on.
But she's not within 30 feet of us, right? Doesn't she have to
Oh,
be within
she's
30
right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yep. So it wouldn't have worked.
Fell off.
It's a moot point anyway, but yeah.
I've been within 30 feet of either one of them this entire time.
Alright, so damage is 5.
Do you want your favorite foe on him too?
Can I add that now?
Yeah, it happens whenever you hit. So you can do your
Okay.
5, add the
hit.
favorite foe. The only thing you wouldn't be able to do is the Slayer's Prey, because he's out of range of that anyway, I believe.
Yeah, it's only 60 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I can't.
You can do favorite. You can do one of them, not both of them.
So you can add another D6 basically.
Okay.
So that's 3.
So then 8 altogether.
Yeah.
Chew him again.
Was that another hit?
No,
No, that was the same.
it was
first
the same
attack.
first attack. Yep.
So
And
what
you
was
can
the
make
total?
another. As you fire your first shot like into the wind, you see the arrow like slow, but it does find purchase in this guy in the back.
She actually doesn't shoot directly at him. She shoots up and lets the
Yeah.
wind take it.
And which can I roll a d4?
No.
Or
Oh, to hit? Yeah. Well, no, right. We
Or-
just discussed that.
Yeah.
You're not
You're too
within
far
range
oh,
of
right,
the.
right, right.
So-
Of the other
yeah.
emboldened.
The second one will miss.
Okay.
Cool. Then
Dang
you
it.
want to move back.
Yes.
So
hack
what's your full movement? 30?
40.
40. So you could probably get to like here.
I can stack plus on top
Yeah.
of that too.
Okay. So then now it is
should.
Illendir's turn.
I'd be great weapon master all the time.
You get an automatic plus 2d4 every turn.
So I think the first thing Illendir's going to do is actually take an action and drink a potion of greater healing, which is 4d4 hit points.
Plus 4.
Yeah, 4d4 plus 4.
4 for 4.
That's a great deal.
4 for 4.
Might order that deal later.
Yeah.
4, 8, 9, 10, 11. 15.
Shameless Wendy's blood.
And then
Yeah. 2 JBCs, 2 spicy.
I would use a bonus action from Storm Sphere again to make a ranged spell attack and hit purple bad guy.
Okay.
And I do have advantage because he's still within
Shoot
the
his bag.
That's what that sounded like to me.
That's not what I meant, but I like it.
Picasso.
The spell attack modifier is what you add, right?
Yes.
25.
So that hits.
Okay.
Give me more memes.
46. Yeah, 46. Like
46 damage. Holy crap.
That joke's
Speaking
never
of
been
dying.
made before.
It's never going to get old either.
Yeah, you'll never find it.
It's metal. 5, 11,
That's why old school.
15.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
4 die
Is
6.
that the end of your turn?
4 dice.
Yes.
All right. So as of now, our ships are about.
Did you want to move?
10
do you wanna
feet from
move?
the ground.
Okay.
He is
Alright.
levitating still.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Our ships are about 100 feet from the ground, and so both of them are going to crash.
How long does that
So we're. Let's see.
Probably at
Just
least
can't-
at
you can
least
never
a
touch
minute.
the
Gotta be
ground
a
again.
minute.
Yeah, at least
Yeah.
a minute.
So I'm going to need everyone to make a dex save.
Boo.
Oh, up to 10 minutes.
Hey, that's not too bad.
Wow.
You guys can add D4s to your saves.
That's
don't forget.
right.
That is not a
Hell yeah, we did.
These are not going to be save or sucks. These are going to be half damage if you pass.
Okay.
'Cause-
It'll be double half because I am still resisted to all damage
Alright.
types.
14. Yes, I think so, yeah.
14,
14.
14 for me, 23 for Polo.
Polo makes it.
It's not going to matter.
21.
You pass. Okay, all of you fail except for Polo and Marika.
And what was
So
this? Oh.
the total damage is 34.
Holy shit.
It was 1d6 for
So I
every
take
10 feet, and
17.
it was 100 feet. So 34 bludgeoning. You guys take half.
I'm beeping over here.
I am still above half.
So you guys take 17.
Can I use
So your
Ben Luck on
homunculus
that?
service is gone.
On her
Your
rolls.
homunculus service
Make
is
them all
gone.
one.
You have
Yeah.
1 hit point.
But the cannon
on
just
mine.
drops because it was.
Okay.
He had a fly speed. Does that
So I
count
have
for
to
anything?
make
Probably
saves
not.
for my
Oh.
too.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you would be
It's
down.
Morgan.
Morgan, I can use
Yeah,
Ben
it's
Luck,
fine.
correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Jesus.
He wasn't flying when the ship went down, so I'm just going to.
What did I?
That's cool. One of my guys dies from that.
I don't know what you rolled. But you had failed. So roll again and see if that one
Well, it was a
saves.
15, so now that I'm thinking about it, oh well.
And
might
maybe
as well.
roll again. Oh, you're adding it.
I can roll again.
No, I mean if it was 15.
I'm pretty sure it
Two
was
of my
15.
guys died from
Yeah, because
that.
it was a 12, and then yeah, so 19 would be the new roll.
That should save.
That saved.
So only 17
God.
now.
You were down.
Yeah.
He would have been at exactly 0.
Yeah, I'm at exactly 4.
She passes.
I shout out, "Don't forget about our potions!"
Yeah, I'm about to chug that shit.
Don't forget about the ranger.
So I take half. You guys are damage, right?
ranger.
Yeah. And then
We fell out a window.
That's my favorite scene of that movie.
oh, he failed too. Alright. So two of my guys died from that.
Nice.
I'm assuming
Thanks.
we're like all prone or something too.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Honestly,
Sam.
No, honestly, I was going to say.
Yeah, no, I mean like
And
I'm joking.
This person is no longer turned.
they took damage.
Half. So.
Oh, and Polo is dead. That's just the little box now.
He's just a pile of metal on the ground.
Okay.
Can I make a perception check on how Purple Bag Boy's doing?
Yeah, 1 second.
What is that?
My protector cannon. It did not take any damage because it was on Polo's person. It was being
okay.
carried, so he died, and now it's just on the ground.
Okay. What was your roll?
15.
You can tell that he definitely took damage, but he's looking a little better than you guys are looking.
Okay.
And by that I mean a lot.
Perfect. Hell yeah.
What a jerk!
Yeah.
So me and Dina.
No.
Oh, no,
I mean, I'm
this
at
is so
40
much
hit
fun.
points still.
Okay, so at the end of Illendir's turn, he's purple bad guy is going to take a legendary action, and he's actually going to stand up, and he is going to cast hold person.
No.
Yeah. So you guys are all prone. Well,
I got it.
just knock him over.
Well, he was levitating. Would he?
Okay.
No?
So he's still
Oh, yeah.
standing.
Levitate
I
is
don't know.
immune to prone, I believe.
I was like,
Cool.
yeah,
Or is that hover?
I don't remember.
Hold on.
That's why I was asking.
Just double check while she does.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So he's going to cast hold person onto Sam.
On me?
Yeah.
On me? That is a 23.
Well, that passes.
Super
He's just
saver.
angry on the ground.
and then,
He's like throwing a temper tantrum like
dude,
a little
for
kid.
real.
He's on all fours.
Let's see.
He's not prone. He's ready to attack.
All right. Well, then that is his legendary turn. And we have one pirate tech wizard left. She is. She's gonna stand up, and we're kind of in some rubble now.
Okay.
So
Difficult
we'll
terrain?
say- yeah.
Difficile terrain.
It does not specify.
We're gonna.
What does it give you? A fly speed or hover?
It specifically uses the term rises vertically up to 20 feet and remains suspended there for the duration. The spell can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds.
So he still be up here?
Or is he levitating above the ground, relative to the ground?
That's a
I would rule it.
fascinating question.
Yeah, I would rule it. He's levitating like
'Cause remains
relative to the
there is
ground.
hard.
So then would he have even taken damage from falling? Is the question.
Read it to me then.
So to start, one creature or loose object of your choice, well, that doesn't matter.
It's him.
Within range rises vertically up to 20 feet and remains suspended there for the duration. The spell can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds. An unwilling creature that succeeds on a con throw is unaffected. The target can move only by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface within reach. You can change the target's altitude by up to 20 feet in either direction on your turn. If you are the target, you can move up or down as part of your move. Otherwise, you can use your action to move the target, which must remain within the spell's range. When the spell ends, the target floats gently to the ground if it is still aloft.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
How high?
So it has an exit strategy.
So how high were you?
We were 100 feet.
No. How high were you from the ship?
20 feet.
Did you go the max 20?
Yeah,
It does
never
it.
really-
Yeah, it pushes you 20 feet.
I never
and
really
then he does-
specified. I just
so he's
assumed.
120 feet in the ground and he didn't take any damage.
Get your 17 hit points back, sir.
Yeah, that's like.
Okay.
I would even say your luck.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
chilling.
would be back too, right?
If we wanted to
physics
be
on that are a
really,
little wonky.
if
You
we
wouldn't
wanted
even
to be
have to
really
make a save.
technical, when he levitated, the ships
The
are
bend
moving,
luck
so
that you
he
would
would
use?
just.
You wouldn't even
He would have
have
stayed there.
He would
Oh, I
have
see.
stayed
Yeah.
right there.
Get your sword.
Yeah.
Or when they crash, they would
And I
have
would
just
still
like
have
hit
my
him.
reaction. Wait, so he hit the ground? I like.
You're not on
You
Yes.
watched us all like plummet.
I legitimately.
He said,
Okay.
bye.
But, okay, it lasts 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So you're just stuck there.
Well, he can.
Well,
move
he
up
can
and
end
down.
I can move up and down
Oh.
20 feet.
Or
You
So
can,
I'm still technically stuck 100
You could
feet
make
in
it
the
He
air.
was like,
You could end the spell, right?
if you end
No,
it, you
'cause
float
it
gently
casts-
back to the ground.
it's wild.
It was
It's wild magic.
Wild
cast
magic.
him, yeah.
I just
Yeah.
assumed it would last the full 10
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, you're just there.
Yeah.
He's
Just chilling.
Unless you cast like dispel magic on yourself. Yeah. Yeah.
I
You
think
know
you
who
might
does
be
have
MIA.
dispel magic?
You could just start burping
Oh,
like
purple
Charlie the
bag
Chocolate
bitch.
Factory.
Oh, no.
Purple bag
Float
bitch.
back down.
Of course, I don't know. Oh, it's when it ends, you float back down.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
not part of the spell if you
No.
dispel it.
It's a secondary
Right.
spell.
It would
Yeah.
have to, the full 10 minutes would have to
Got
pass
it.
for me to
I was
just,
about to
like-
say, like, okay, I'll just dispel this, and then you start plummeting.
Yeah.
Like, oh, wait.
And falling damage is rough.
Yeah.
As we've seen.
Yeah.
It maxes
you're 20
out
feet
at a
higher.
certain point, right?
Terminal velocity.
I don't think that existed, dude.
No, there is a max amount of fall damage you can take.
Really?
Yeah,
but
I
I
don't
think
remember
it's
what it is,
It's a
but
lot.
it is
Okay.
a lot.
It's easily probably like.
It is
I think,
my
though.
pirate guy over here's turn.
Okay.
And he's going to throw a net over the two of you. So,
Damn
Strength
nets.
saves, athletics. What's
We're
this?
prone though, so it has disadvantage because it's ranged, right?
Yeah.
That happened.
okay.
That's happened before with the nets. This
Although-
combat.
Is it an attack roll, or
It's
are
an
they
area
making
of
a save?
effect, and it's a save, right?
When you use an action, bonus action, or reaction to attack with a nut, you make one attack.
So it is a disadvantage.
So it'd be disadvantage.
It would be.
Down.
Okay.
It'd be.
So this will be a collective roll to cover both of you.
Okay.
What's the average of y'all's AC?
Oh my god. I like.
What-
17. It would be 17 because you're 18. I'm 16. It would 17. would be
17.
the
All
average.
right. That doesn't happen.
Okay.
So
I stopped raging for a second ago. I'm like, it's 17.
No nets.
Yeah.
okay.
Rip it again.
So then that is, I guess. No, that's not an action. This guy's gonna go over to you, Will, and he's gonna tie you up.
He's gonna have to try and fight me for it.
Okay.
He's not unconscious. Yeah.
Would be probably
Athletics,
contested
strength.
athletics. It would
Or-
be more or less a grapple, strength or athletics.
Whatever you
Contested.
want it to be, Morgan.
Because it isn't.
Is it this
I
front
can't-
person?
I can't even beat that. Yeah.
He's very strong.
I don't know how to pick bad guys.
You
What
do.
do you mean? No, you did great.
You did do. You
This is
did
a very
great, yeah.
challenging, very exciting encounter.
They were supposed to capture you guys, not doing that.
That's okay.
Everyone very low at hit points.
Morgan has the cloak of displacement.
What does
Oh,
that do?
It gives
It
them disadvantage. to
Gives
hit her.
every person disadvantage on attacks against her.
Oh, no.
has blur.
That's okay. We'll use
And not
it
that it's
tomorrow.
really mattered. I
We'll
just
use it
thought
next
about
week.
I don't really think I've been getting attacked.
It's
Yeah, it
Fireball
hasn't
that's been
come
doing
out.
damage, and that's
Yeah.
a save.
but that's
so,
why
Yeah.
I said like that's just a good magic item.
Yeah.
to Just give yourself because it's good on everyone.
I didn't know what it did, and I just kind of looked over and I was like, "What does that do?"
Yeah, I thought it was,
Yeah, I think
it
aside
was-
from one ray of frost, like early on, I don't think you can.
Yeah, that's fair.
How
Yeah.
many
Yeah.
legendary
hit.
actions can my guy take?
One at the end of each person's turn, depending on how many legendary actions he has.
He can only do one of each
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
probably. We don't have a devoted cleric. Would it be a bad idea?
To die? Yeah.
All right.
Right. And unfortunately,
And I don't think
Sorcerer doesn't really
I
have
don't think I've
access
picked
to-
spared the dying. I did.
So who
I did
walked
pick
over to
spare
me?
the dying as one of my cantrips.
Oh,
so-
good. Okay.
Go. Oh.
You'd still have to get up and go to her though.
Yeah. How low are you? Oh, he's at
Not
4.
the worst.
Yeah.
I'm at that annoying part in Pokemon where you just don't stop.
Okay.
Fucking Zelda.
So
I do like in the new ones it beeps for like 2 seconds though, and then they're like, you get
it is
You understand you're about to die.
now this guy's turn, and he's actually gonna blink.
Smart.
Get back here.
So he's gonna blink, and when he does, so does this guy.
So he takes him with him.
You blink into a different plane.
Ethereal.
Blink. So when he blinks,
It is one of my
Um,
favorite spells.
yeah. You guys,
I don't like the chaotic nature of it though.
Like some Thanos.
Yeah.
you guys are out of combat now.
Sick. I'm gonna chug the shit out of
Yeah.
that spell. That potion. I mean.
That spell.
It follows.
Oh.
Counterspell.
Yeah, counterspell.
You're 100
Counterspell
feet
your
away.
counterspell.
She remembered which one has counterspell. It was the main bad guy.
The one I forgot to put in.
Oh wait, I lie. I'm more than 60 feet away anyway.
Yeah, get wrecked.
Yeah, my bad.
We actually just learned that you can counterspell a counterspell
Yeah.
even if you already casted a spell on your turn.
Yup.
Yes.
From a very recent session that we had a big.
You do still
debacle
lose your
over.
reaction.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
considered.
That's
yeah.
cool. He's gonna blink out and take the other guy, and y'all are out of initiative. So drop the music, please.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but Blink says he can only be 30 feet away at a time. So he's coming back.
He blinks into the material and then
30 feet from where he blinked out.
he comes back in, and at the end of his turn, he rolls again to see.
So I'll just sit and begin to meditate.
Okay.
Yeah,
And wait for him.
I'm gonna drink my Nah.
Okay, so this is my game, and I'm flavoring this as how I want.
So he leaves.
Well, he's blinking out. Yep. We're out of combat.
I'm trying to find a
Okay.
song. That's all.
Nice.
What was that?
The automaton actually died.
You broke my mini, dude.
You broke Pelor. No,
Everyone disliked that.
Some super glue will fix him.
Yeah, it's all good. No biggie.
I broke his arm off.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, no.
Just put him down. I'll fix him later.
Did you break both of his arms?
It just kept happening.
Look, he only had 1 hit point.
I
We
break
know this.
everything.
Did somebody have
It's
mending?
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
Just
I'm
put him
sorry.
down.
No, take it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think after a long rest, I'll get mending. We'll be okay.
Oh God.
That's a very clean
That was
break.
so
for what it's
funny.
worth.
It was hilarious.
Yeah. I'm gonna. I would suggest we should probably get away from these ships.
Why? They're on the ground already.
Nah, but there might be more of them coming. If we hide nearby, we can see them and ambush them if we need.
Okay, so just for reference, right now you guys are on the edge of Twerlek Bay.
So we can see the bay from where we are right now. Okay.
You're kind of like on the shore.
I suggest we at least make it into the woods over there, within eyesight of these ships.
Fine.
You just hear.
Hey, don't forget about me.
I'm just gonna
up
point
there.
over there and be like, "Meet us over there."
Okay, so
Oh, we can
As-
send. We're sending to him. Yeah.
as you
yeah.
guys
You
are
can.
walking out of the ship,
No.
old boy blinks
You
back.
can move down 20 feet. It says you can change your vertical distance.
Only.
Well, right, by 20 feet.
Only
but
by
I can only
20
move
feet.
by push or
let me
or
down and
pulling
get the rest of my sentence.
against
Yeah.
a
Sorry, we're
object.
stuck.
That's
on
cool.
This.
Yeah, my bad.
No, it's good. I was just letting you guys know that he blinks back, but when he comes back, there's a full army of ships behind him.
You brought ships?
Like you know how
This dude is like Thanos.
you know how you know how like
It's like, I'll be right
that
back.
scene in Star Wars
I am inevitable.
Where
when they
all the
just,
fucking
like-
ships show up.
Come out of hyperspace.
that's basically
Yeah.
what's happening right
I saw
now
this happen
with
once.
pirate
This is
ships.
bad. We should leave.
Yeah, and
Obi-Wan
then-
also doesn't like flying.
that is where we're gonna leave our session.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm like, we should probably go hide over there.
Oh shit.
You were right.
Yeah,
Well, guys.
That's
Good
it.
job, everybody.
Thank everyone
Right at 10 o'clock.
so much for watching. Wow, good timing there, Mel.
thank you.
If you're interested in some of our other streams, some of our weekly stuff, we stream every Wednesday at 7 p.m. You can check all that out on our YouTube channel here. And if you're interested in some of the cool like magic item stuff, some free pictures of puppies. Well, the magic items are free, and then the pictures of puppies are also free, but those are normally free. You can join our Discord. There's a link anywhere that you're watching this.
It's right here.
It's not going to be right there. It's in the description below.
That's right here.
But with all that said,
Yeah, it's over there.
until next time, go out there and make some chaos. Bye, Morgan. You have to push the button. You have to push the button.
I have to push the button.
Go to ending.
I got it.
Bye.